How's it going, everybody? Today on the podcast, we've got one of my favorite humans on earth, Hayley.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, John. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well now that you're here. So, you are actually one of the most popular people on the website ever since we posted you.
Every time you tell me, I'm just like, what? Really?
Yes, always.
It's been so long like that, right? I think recently I was like, really still? I'm like one of your top views.
Every single day you're at the top of the list. If not number one place, somewhere between 1 and 5.
That's crazy.
I know. It's like, well, I mean, you have great OnlyFans, so it makes sense.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me think. I started the website back in the end of August. And then
really?
Yes.
Wait, of last year, like 2020?
Correct.
So you started almost the same time I did.
I think so. Yeah, because I remember you had said that when you were making your OnlyFans, you had read all the reviews on the subreddit beforehand.
Yeah,
correct? Yeah. And then that's how you decided how to operate your page. Yep. And then you told me that, and then we promoted you. And right off the bat,
I was nervous to submit my page because it was brand new, right? So I think I knew I wanted a review from you. So my goal at the start was actually, because like for a new page, I think you had minimums. Like you're not going to review a page unless it's got like X amount of videos, X amount of pictures or something. So as soon as I hit that, I was like, oh my God, I have to send the email now. And I was like, I'm scared though. Like, I don't know what you're going to say, but probably like the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was going to say, you are the most upvoted model on real OnlyFans reviews.
I know. I can't believe it, honestly. And like, I think the top most upvoted posts on your subreddit were like bad reviews. Right? But now it's mine, I think, at the very top. So finally, like a good review is at the top. So
yeah, last time I checked, your post was uploaded something like 290 times or something like that, which for my subreddit is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it's pretty big, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we're not the biggest subreddit, but not the smallest either.
No, I think you guys are pretty big. Like you probably have more readers than people who upvote, I'd say. I don't know. Is that true?
Yeah. One of the things I've noticed is I see other subreddits, obviously, and I'll see they have like 280,000 followers or whatever, but they only have like 100 people online. And then my subreddit right now is a little over 29,000, but I've never seen it below like 250 people online, no matter what time it is.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good then.
So yeah, like we don't have everybody joining, but I mean the numbers keep going up, so that's pretty cool. Then the website's doing well on its own, so we still need more people to go from the subreddit to the website. So now, obviously, you are best of the best. I mean, you are literally one of the best, if not the best I've seen so far.
You think so?
I do think so. So before we get into your OnlyFans, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So my name is Hayley. I'm 22 years old. I was actually born in the Philippines, but I live and I grew up in Canada. Okay. So I basically moved to Canada when I was basically still a baby. So like, I don't really know much of like Tagalog anymore, which is the language in the Philippines. So yeah, like I grew up in Canada for most of my life, but I am Filipino. Right now I live in an apartment by my cats who are not here. I brought the condos here to see if they would come, but maybe later.
What are the names of your cats?
I have Blue and Sully.
Okay.
What else about me? I work full time. I have a 9-to-5 job. And right now we've been working from home since March, which has really helped because now I can kind of like do OnlyFans at the same time I'm working.
That'd make for an interesting customer call.
My gosh. Well, it's more, I know. Luckily, I don't have to do things like that. Like sometimes I'll have scheduled meetings so then I can work around that, right? But
Put my shirt back on.
I know. Oh my God.
Just end a Skype call with a customer. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
No,
So we have those TPS reports.
That's never happened. Luckily, let's not jinx it.
Okay.
What else about me? I just graduated.
Okay. What did you study?
Business management.
Okay.
Yeah, I just graduated this past December.
Very
it took me
nice.
a while because because of COVID, so like school was a little interesting, but it all went online. So yeah, I finished that while working from home, which was great.
Gotcha.
So I was like juggling all three things until just recently, right? Which has been crazy, but I'm kind of
like, I have so much free time.
You'd think, but I'm like busy 24/7. I pretty much consider myself working 24/7, especially with OnlyFans.
Yeah, they never stop.
No, never. Sometimes I'll respond to messages at like, I don't know, 3, 4 in the morning. I'm like, why am I not asleep right now?
Yeah, why aren't you asleep? When do you sleep?
I don't know. Sleep is not a thing for me anymore.
Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm super curious about this because you're the second person from Canada. So what was the COVID experience like in Canada for you?
So I think I started hearing about it maybe in February when like coworkers would be going on vacation and they'd be like, oh, people are starting to be scared of COVID, but it wasn't like it wasn't big yet. So it's like why are people scared of this thing? I don't know. Like, what is it? And then it wasn't until maybe March when things started getting serious. And then my work decided, okay, everybody's going to start working from home. Okay. And I think that's around the time when they started like the lockdowns, but it's not like a complete, oh, here's my cat.
Yep.
It wasn't a complete lockdown. It was like anything that's deemed essential, you can go and do like groceries and stuff like that. But I think they shut down restaurants. So I kind of liked it because I'm more
You're like I don't have to leave.
I don't have to leave. Yeah, like I'm mostly a homebody, so I like being home. Like I like working from home. So like yes, like I never have to leave again. So that lockdown period lasted probably until like June or like summer-ish, and then they started slowly reopening things like restaurants. Like movie theaters were open in the summer. And then now we're back in a lockdown. We actually have like a stay-at-home order. So like only things like groceries are open. You can do like curbside pickups at like non-essential retailers. But to be honest, like it doesn't really feel like a lockdown. Like people are still out and about. Like you won't see crazy big crowds or anything like that here. Like I think compared to like Texas, more people are staying home, right? Like I feel like when I think of Texas, everyone is out and about. Like it seems to be normal there for you. Is that wrong?
So I haven't really noticed a whole lot of difference.
Yeah.
The main thing that's the most inconvenient out here right now is trying to do something at a government building, like driver's licenses or social security, something like that. As far as restaurants, when everything first went into lockdown around March, April, then it was eerily quiet outside. There was nobody out.
Okay. So at the start, it was like that.
Yeah, it was shut down. And then now, though, you wear a mask and you go about your life. If you want to go out and eat with your friends, you put on your mask, you walk to the table, you take your mask off. And that's really it.
Oh, yeah. It was like that in the summer here. But now we're not like that again.
Yeah. So we can still pretty much go out and do whatever you want. You just have to wear a mask. There are some capacity limits for restaurants and whatnot. I have no idea if they're following those. So I don't know who's checking.
Right.
at Walmart, I guess they're keeping track of how many people go into the store.
Oh, that's one thing I don't like about like COVID is the lineups.
Yeah.
Like, just to get groceries, sometimes like I'm in desperate need of something, but it's like, do I want to wait in line? I don't know. And it's cold here, right? So,
Yeah.
Like, do I want to wait in line and it's negative 10 degrees outside? Probably not.
Yeah, no,
So
fuck
just
that.
makes it harder. Yeah.
You know what? I can get toilet paper tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Order that shit on Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow.
Do you remember, like, was this a thing for you guys when like people were hoarding toilet paper?
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't understand that whatsoever.
No, me neither. It's like, why do you need toilet paper now? What?
I know. I was like, how much are you people shitting? Are you,
I don't know.
get a bidet. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh. Luckily, I didn't need it at the time. Like, it wasn't low. So I'm like, thank God. Like, oh.
Yeah, same. I think because I always buy big packs of toilet paper because I don't want to go buy toilet paper. And so when everything went into lockdown, I think I had just bought toilet paper the week prior. So
I think that was the same with me. Yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely a difference in the store because it was starting to go into toilet paper pandemonium. I walked into the Walmart. I was like, oh shit, toilet paper. And I had toilet paper.
Yeah, lucky, right?
Yeah, then I was on Facebook. I was seeing people sell toilet paper on Facebook like per roll.
Oh my God,
like, I was like, this is so ridiculous.
Why would you do that? Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I put up a post as a joke, like, oh, I got toilet paper on deck, son. I posted one roll.
I bet people were mad at you.
So I posted it on Facebook as like $85 per roll, and Facebook took it down. I was like, oh, okay,
they did,
yeah. I was like, I wouldn't actually sell it, but
no, of course not. But some people would take that seriously.
Somebody at Facebook did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're like, excuse me, sir. No, you cannot do this. We are taking this down. God. This is a violation of somebody's rights, I'm sure. Zuckerberg, you zucker fucker.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you used that last time.
Yeah, I still like the term zucker fucker. It just rolls off the tongue so nicely.
I've never heard of that until you used it. Like, is that a thing people say?
It will be.
Okay. So it's a you thing. It's a you thing. Okay.
It's a me thing right now, but I'm a trendsetter, damn it. I am an influencer now.
Oh my God, yeah.
Eat my influence. Yeah. I'm an accidental influencer. Like, well, might as well take advantage of it now. Fuck it.
Yeah, you should take advantage.
Yeah, so that's why the podcast is here.
Exactly. See?
That's why the website's there. And other things going on. But anyways, so this is called the Real OnlyFans Reviews podcast. Let's review your OnlyFans. Tell us about how you run it. Because it's pretty much, yours is pretty much, like I said, perfect.
It's pretty straightforward. So my subscription fee is $9.99. And you get everything with it. So I don't do like paywalls, PPV, anything like that. So any content that I shoot, like a full-length album, full-length video.
Full-length album? Hold up, you sing now?
Wait, no. No.
Hayley got them
don't
beats?
Don't make me sing. No, I can't. No. It's funny because I think I'm a decent singer, but I will never sing in front of people.
I'll sing in front of people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like right now. See, beautiful voice. Am I right?
Yes, I loved it. You should come out with a full-length album.
I should. We see. Yeah. I have an EP.
It could be the only thing on your OnlyFans. Just
it's a good idea. Album. I can put my old band's music on my OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh my God. You should.
Did you know I'm a drummer?
No. Oh, you mentioned it. And when I was watching the podcast, I was like, I need to mention to John, I used to take drum lessons.
No fucking way.
I did.
How long did you play?
Oh my God, like a year.
Okay.
So I do this thing where like I have hobbies that don't last. I can't make anything. I don't know. Is it my attention span? I don't know what it is. But
Squirrel.
like I'll start like earlier. I was like, oh my cat. But I'll start something, but I won't finish it. So when I was, how old was I? Maybe I was 12 or 13. For some reason, I was like really into drums. And I don't know what started it or like, I don't know why my mind went there, but I was like, like, Dad, I want to start drum lessons, like
Mm-hmm.
randomly. I don't think anything really happened that got me there, but I was just like, I want drum lessons. So I took drum lessons for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know how it went. Like, I feel like as a drummer, you need to like be kind of like good at freestyling or like, I don't know. I was
Improvising.
very, improvising. I was very like rigid. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I would follow the instructions like, okay, like do this beat, but I'm not like, it wasn't, I didn't make it fun, you know? Like
Mm-hmm.
I was just following it to the T, but I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
putting my own like style to it. So I don't know. But yeah, I did take drum lessons and I had like
Very
a
nice.
drum kit and everything.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
I have taught a few people how to play drums.
Oh, you
So
have?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
so what you're talking about isn't unusual.
Oh,
There's
no.
a big difference between mimicking what somebody does and coming
Mm-hmm.
up with your own thing. So
Right.
while I can teach anybody to play the drums,
Right.
them enjoying it and making something of it is
Yeah.
completely dependent upon their own mind. So like
Yeah. Yeah.
one of the easiest songs to play is Billie Jean because it's a very basic beat throughout the
Mm-hmm.
whole fucking song. So it's easy to play. And if you like the song, you'll probably enjoy playing the song. But if you stop playing with the music and now you have to do your own thing, you're probably gonna sit there and just play Billie Jean because like, oh, I don't know
Yeah.
how to
Yeah.
string things together. So there is a difference between being skilled and being talented.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So don't feel bad.
Yeah, well, when I was doing drum lessons, I was literally just reading sheet music. I
Hmm.
think just learning the basics, right? So
Hmm.
I think that maybe that's why it didn't seem like fun to me because I was
Hmm.
just like okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, like
Hmm.
one,
I
two, you
declare
know,
a thou war.
I don't know.
Yeah. So when you're learning how to play rhythms, you have
Hmm.
to associate something else with it. So if you learn a basic drum beat, you also have to play a song that uses that drum beat
Yes,
so that
yeah,
you get the
yeah.
feeling of, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. So I'm
Right.
like,
Hmm.
yeah. So that's how you enjoy it because I can play drums by myself for maybe 10, 15 minutes and then I'm bored of
Hmm.
it. I'm like, okay,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
done. But if I have my headphones on, I'm listening to music and
Hmm.
playing the songs, it's way more fun.
Different.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
even better if you have other people to jam with, it's way better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
If you
I
have the
agree with that.
collaborative thing, then everybody gets their fucking brains on the same thing
Okay,
and everybody's
so
like, oh,
so embarrassing, but I told you like I took drum lessons, I think I was 12, 13.
mm-hmm.
So me and my friends at the time thought it'd be fun to start like a girl band.
Oh man. What was the name? We need a
Oh my
name.
God, I don't remember. It definitely like I don't know. I feel like this was around like when like this the scene emo thing was maybe. And
Okay.
I feel like our name was like something to do with darkness or
Mm-hmm.
black something, you know? I
Darkness
don't know.
Dolls.
It was so bad. Like nobody could play an instrument properly. Like I think I knew so I was playing the drums, but I knew a little bit of guitar as well because my dad taught me. But like
Mm-hmm.
other than that, we were a band who didn't know how to play anything, right?
No, there's a lot of those.
Yeah, it was just like oh, we have a girl band, but we don't actually do anything.
Man, when I was playing shows, we played with so many local bands that I swear to God didn't know anything about music, and it was probably true they didn't.
What does that
Yeah.
mean?
So
Like
you understand a little bit of music theory. You know, you said the one, two,
yeah,
three, four.
uh-huh.
This is your your measure or your time signature
Right,
is four
right.
four if you're counting to four. So a lot of these local bands, when they started their song, they would all start discombobulated and like the drummer would start and the bass was like, oh, let me start it now. And then
Oh,
the guitar's like, oh fuck,
okay.
I'm supposed to be playing. So I was like,
Uh-huh.
to any local bands out there listening to this, all you have to do to start your song, have your drummer start and just click 1, 2,
Right,
3,
yes,
4. That's all you
yeah.
gotta do. Start that
Do,
way.
doesn't everybody know that? Like in
No, they
all the
don't.
movies and stuff. Like just watch a movie with a band and don't they like do that? Like 1, 2, 3.
No. Well,
Okay.
then again, I grew up in the high desert of California, so I mean, they're all
Uh
stupid out there. Not all of them. I have a lot of good friends back at home. I love you all, but I also hate California. So anyway.
well, why? Oh, you need to get to that later.
Oh, we were gonna do rants, right?
Yes, yeah. You didn't say you wanted to rant about this, but I'm interested.
You know, I didn't think about it, but yeah, I disdain California because it's truly a terrible place, especially LA. The worst of the worst people on the planet live in LA.
Hey.
It's all about image. So fuck substance. As long as you have the fucking image, all the fucking Instagram models. Oh, look at my purse, look at my shoes, look at my clothes. This is like,
oh my gosh.
And then I don't like vanity. I'm not I'm not a flashy person. I don't give a fuck about clothes, shoes. I care about cars. I care about cars quite a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, all these things that people care about, like people are like, oh, my fucking Jordans, bro. It's like they're shoes. I don't you're walking them. Yeah. Like people don't want to get their shoes dirty. It's like I mean, I have Nikes that cost $150. I still walk through the mud. They're fucking shoes. Okay.
I'm the same way as you. Like, I'm not really like a vanity type of person. Like even in my videos and my pictures, like I barely ever wear makeup, which I don't think a lot of people know about my OnlyFans. Like if you're into a girl who's more like natural, doesn't like put on a whole face of makeup all the time, like all of my content is basically that. Just like maybe it's because I don't know how to put on makeup. I don't know, but it's never been a thing.
Hold on. First of all, you're also naturally gorgeous. Like you're beautiful. You don't need the makeup.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Well,
you're welcome.
Yeah. Well, because also if I don't wear the makeup, people already see like me without it. But I feel like if people saw, like if my image was with makeup and then all of a sudden I didn't have it, that sometimes makeup is so much that there's a huge difference, right? Between what someone looks like with it and without it. But I can't make the time for it, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I hear of girls taking hours to put on makeup and I don't know. It's not me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything against makeup at all.
Yeah.
Some people like it, some people don't. It's their preference. Some people look really good with their makeup, and that's fine. Yeah. I think the problem is a lot of women are so reliant on makeup now,
right?
That their face doesn't get any sunlight, and so over time their face just becomes more and more pale without the makeup, and so when they're not wearing makeup,
I've noticed that.
Yeah, so when they're not wearing makeup, they just look like a ghost. And it's like, well, now you need makeup.
Right.
It's like coffee in the morning. You don't need it until you start drinking it.
Yes, which is something I'm actually not a huge coffee person.
Me either.
Yeah, so right now, last time the Canadian girl, she showed her Tim Hortons. So I'm going to show mine. It's actually, it's melted, but it's an ice cap.
Damn, I need something Texas. I don't have a Whataburger cup this time.
You have a huge flag behind you. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's pretty Texas.
Yeah, so I'm not like hot coffee person, but I'll drink ice caps like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, when I was younger, I detested Starbucks. And not for any moral reason or anything, not for any reason that made sense. I just hated Starbucks because everybody loves Starbucks. And I was like, I have to be a contrarian. That's going to make me cool. It didn't.
No.
I mean, I still don't go to Starbucks, but it's not because I hate them or anything. It's just I don't know what Starbucks has and I don't drink coffee. I know they have like teas and shit, but I was like, well, I can just get sweet tea from anywhere else.
That's true. Yeah, I don't go to Starbucks that often either. It's more of like a treat place for me. Yeah.
I mean, I've bought a lot of Starbucks for other people.
That's true. Yeah,
it's not my thing. I mean, I think the last time I had that Starbucks coffee was probably when I was still selling life insurance. And that's only because my boss bought it for me. She's like, here, this is pumpkin spice. Don't get me wrong. It was nice.
It was good? You liked it?
Yeah, the pumpkin spice was nice. But I mean, it's not something I crave. It's like, if I never had it again, I'd be fine. Like,
Yeah, I agree. Like sometimes I'll have it because even then I won't get like a coffee. I'll get like a cold drink because I don't know. I don't really like hot drinks.
Yeah, me either.
So I'll get a cold drink, like kind of like an ice cap. Wait, I don't even know what they're called. a mocha frap, something like that.
The iced mocha latte?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Whatever it is, I'll get it, and I'll think it like it's too sweet or something.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time it's fine, but then I don't know. I always go to my Tim Hortons ice cap.
Oh man. Yeah, speaking of too sweet, I can't drink or eat anything that's too sweet either. So personally, I prefer salty stuff. I don't really like the sweets.
Same, yeah. I mean, okay. I like
Okay,
both.
you need to come to Texas and we need to go get some Mexican food.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Or some Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex.
Oh yeah.
I love food.
Yeah. Food is pretty great. I was gonna say, yeah, the sweet stuff I can't do. I went to Sonic about maybe like 8 months ago. I was one of those rare times I was craving something sweet. So I drove over there and I saw their menu and they had some kind of fucking Reese's drink thing. And I was like, you know what?
Wait, Reese's the chocolate, right?
Yeah, the candy.
Yeah.
So it was some kind of Reese's shake. I forget what it's called. But I was like, I love Reese's. I want something sweet right now.
Yeah,
I'm going to order a large. So I ordered it. It was $7. Okay.
For what?
It was like, it was like,
oh my God.
So I didn't know it was going to be $7, but I got it. I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have ordered this. So I got home because I live right down the street from a Sonic, and I started, I can't say drinking it because you couldn't drink it. I started eating it with a spoon because it was very thick.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is too
no.
I can't drink this. It made me gag. I was like, how does anybody drink this? I can't.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of the things people eat, it's crazy.
Yeah, it just wasn't me. And so, but the thing is, I spent $7.
Oh yeah. Okay, you gotta finish that.
I put it in the freezer. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna save this because I might want to eat it later. And I don't want to. No, it sat in my freezer for like 8 months.
Oh yeah, it's probably still there. No. Oh, you did.
I just got rid of it a couple weeks ago. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to face facts. This was a lost garbage.
Oh my gosh, that's I can't. Like something that sweet, I probably couldn't handle either. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I do like my sweet tea. Welcome to Texas, but beyond that, yeah, hot chocolate is okay sometimes. But yeah. However, salty stuff, sign me the fuck up.
Same. Well, you know, like sweet, if I'm eating sweets, there's a point where it's too much, but I could probably eat a whole bag of chips, like, and still want more. Yep. I don't know. There's something different about it. Probably because there's like, the calories are empty, so which is bad. I don't know.
There's gonna be some doctor watching this, like, well, actually, that means you're deficient and blah blah blah. Maybe. I don't have an iron deficiency. I'm not cold.
Okay, we're not health experts here.
Yeah, I've never claimed to be. Actually, I just went to the doctor.
Yes.
Last week. I want to talk about this. So
yes, you wanted to rant. Oh, we're doing our last things first. Okay.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. we're on the topic now. So Hayley, let me explain this to you and see if this makes sense to you. Okay. So I signed up for new insurance under the Affordable Care Act, which cost me $430 a month. Okay. Affordably, right? So I went to get a new primary care provider, PCP, and so that was fine. Had no problems doing that. So I went to see her. She talked to me for like an hour, asked me this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. She asked me about my glaucoma, arthritis, all that stuff. Oh, peachy keen. Not a problem, okay? So at the end of the appointment, I told her I have an appointment with my ophthalmologist the following Tuesday, and I need a referral because now I have an HMO. I don't know if you Canadians have ever heard of that, but HMO is you have a primary care provider, or PCP, and then they have to give you referrals to go see a specialist so that your insurance covers the specialist visit. Well, I've had glaucoma. We're not done yet. Hold on. It gets worse. I've had glaucoma for a while now. I'm completely blind in this eye. So I've been seeing my ophthalmologist over here in Dallas for a while.
Right.
So I got the plan I have because my ophthalmologist is covered under this plan. Okay? My ophthalmologist is covered under this plan. So she gives me the referral and it gets approved that day. So that was a Thursday or Friday that I saw my PCP. The following Tuesday, I go to see my ophthalmologist. So I get there, they ask me, oh, do you have insurance? I said, I do have insurance now. He has my insurance card on my phone because I don't have a physical copy yet. So I give them my ID number, my group number. They say, okay, great. And I go sit down. And so my appointment was at 12:30. So I'm sitting there. It's been about 20 minutes and they call me over. We don't have a referral for you from your insurance. I was like, no, you do. It was sent over already. Right. And they're like, okay, well, can you call your insurance company to make sure you have this referral? So I was like, okay, it's not my job, but okay. Right, so I called my insurance company. I get on the phone. I'm on hold for about 10 minutes, which isn't that bad. So I talked to the lady. She says, oh, yeah, you have a referral. So, okay, great. Let me have you talk to the office person really quick. So my insurance person talks to the office person, an office person there. And so they verify my referral, blah, blah, blah. And they say, okay, everything should be great. So I say, great.
Oh, no.
I hang up and I go sit down. So they call me back over right after I sit down, like, hey, so yeah, we still don't have your referral. We need a referral authorization number. I was like, why didn't you say that?
What?
I was just on the phone with the person. Why didn't you tell me you wanted the referral authorization number?
Right.
So I call back. I'm on hold for another 10 minutes. I give them the referral authorization number. They say, okay, great. And so they write it down, do whatever the fuck they do. I don't know. I go sit down and then they have me sign things that, okay, well, we still don't know about your referral, even though we have the referral authorization number now. We have to have you sign. Yeah, we have to have you sign things saying that if this doesn't go through, that you're going to pay the full price of the office visit today. Yeah. So I signed it because I have to.
What?
Yeah.
So you signed it. Okay.
Yeah, because I have to. So I go sit back down and then they immediately call me back to go see the doctor. They run their checkup, tell me everything's the same as it was last time, blah, blah, blah. We'll see you in another 6 months. Cool. So I walk out into the waiting room again so that they can do their billing or whatever. And I'm sitting there for 2 hours. This entire time, my ophthalmologist office is on hold with my insurance company because they can't figure out how much they're supposed to charge me for the office visit.
No.
That on my insurance card says $60. So eventually we go back and forth. And I was like, well, it says here $60, special visit. You have the authorization, blah, blah, blah. Like, what's the fucking issue here? Like, well, we just don't know because sometimes the insurance company does this. Is like, you're on the insurance company.
So hard.
They charge me the $60 and they say, if we have a problem, we'll let you know. I'm all, okay, great.
So they say that after they made you wait for 2 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
They were on hold with my insurance company that covers this doctor that I want to go see for 2 hours because my insurance company didn't answer the phone, Baylor, Scott & White. So answer your fucking phone. Okay, so I'm paying $433 a month.
Yeah.
Answer the fucking phone. So they did answer the phone for me, but not for the doctor's office. I don't know. Maybe they hate each other. I don't know. So I have to make another appointment with another specialist for rheumatology for my arthritis so that I can lift my arm beyond that. So yeah, I've got pretty bad arthritis. It fucking sucks. So I need to get a referral to go see a rheumatologist. So the rheumatologist I'm supposed to see is in the same building as my PCP. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So that same day that my PCP submitted the referral for my ophthalmologist, she also submits a referral for the rheumatologist in the same building as her. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me emphasize this: the same building.
I don't even want to know what's gonna.
So last week I go to make my appointment for the rheumatologist that I got the referral for. So I call the rheumatologist office and I say, I need to make an appointment. I'm a new patient. And they say, oh, yeah, we don't have a referral for you. I'm like, no, yes, you do. And it has been approved by another doctor in the same building. It's like, well, we haven't gotten a fax for the referral. So I said, okay, well, let me call the office and see what's going on. So I call my PCP. They say, yeah, we've submitted that referral. We can see that it was approved. And they say, did they change their fax number for this other doctor in the same building? And I said, I
Oh,
don't know. I don't handle that. So they tell
yeah.
me,
Why would
okay,
you
we'll
know
see.
that?
Yeah, we'll see if they changed their fax number or something. Because that's my job now. I work for the fucking
Yes,
doctors.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's why
I
you pay
call,
$400
yeah,
for a
so
part-time job doing
yeah.
this.
Yeah, I pay them money for me to do their job.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I called the rheumatologist back and say, yes, actually, we do have a new fax number and it's whatever the fuck the fax number
Right.
is. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Did you tell anybody in your building that you changed your fax number? No. Cool.
Oh,
So I call my PCP doctor in the same building as the rheumatologist to tell them that the other doctor in their same building changed their fucking fax number so that they could tell their doctor in the same building that, hey, we have a referral for this guy to go fucking see you.
oh my, why is it that complicated? I don't get it. You should have walked over the papers.
Yeah, no shit. So
Right.
we get that handled. They send the referral over to the doctor. My PCP texted that doctor while I was there seeing her that doctor would be able to see me that week when it's, a few days later. I should have made an appointment sooner, but whatever. My fault. I'll own up to it. Anyway, so they get the referral to the other doctor in the same building. And so I called them back to say, hey, okay, yeah, we do have your referral now. The soonest appointment we have is going to be in 3 weeks. And it's also
3
a
weeks?
televisit only. Yeah, 3 weeks. And it's only
a what?
televisit. You can't televisit.
What is that?
Oh,
Like
basically,
over-
I hold my phone like, hi, doctor,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
which I think is garbage. But then again, I'm really young for having arthritis. So most people that go to see a rheumatologist is like 60, 70, 80 years old. So COVID, I understand. I was upset at first,
Yeah.
but now I
Makes
understand.
sense. Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, I just couldn't get over the fucking fact that these two doctors are in the same building and don't talk to each other. Their offices don't talk to each other.
That's
Like,
so
why
weird.
do you have to fax something to somebody in the same goddamn building? They're in the same fucking building.
That
same
makes
building.
no
How
sense to me either.
The two doctors texted each other in front of me while I was there.
Wait, they texted each other?
Yes, they can contact and communicate with each other,
Yeah.
but their fucking offices can't. Like, welcome to the American medical system, everybody.
That's so weird.
This will conclude my TED Talk.
And that's all because of insurance, right? Like they need proof of insurance and this and that and whatever, right? Because I always hear stories about that. Like people in the States, they won't like get into an ambulance because I don't know, their insurance doesn't cover it, or I don't know, some crazy things like that. That's insane.
Yep, that's true. That's real. That is
That's
a real thing
true?
that happens.
Or like it's really complicated. Like they have to, the ambulance, I don't know if this is true because I'm not American, but like I hear stories where if you're in an ambulance, they have to like take you to the hospital that covers you, or like a doctor at the hospital, like a specific doctor has to cover. I don't know. It's weird.
Completely
it's weird
true.
to me. Okay.
So let me elaborate. On that a little bit. So the medical insurance might cover the ambulance ride to the hospital, but they don't cover the actual hospital that the ambulance takes you to, or they may cover the hospital that the ambulance takes you to, but the insurance company doesn't cover the doctor that the insurance or that sees you at the hospital. Okay. Or maybe the insurance company does cover the doctor, but the insurance company doesn't cover the products that the doctor uses, or maybe the insurance company doesn't cover one of the nurses that sees you. Maybe the insurance company doesn't cover one of the specialists. Yeah, so you could ride in an ambulance to a hospital to see a doctor that are all in your network and still have to pay for other doctors that had to see you because the other doctors in that hospital are not part of your insurance network.
I don't get it. Like, what? My mind is they can't connect the things. I don't get it. Like, how do you get any proper health care? I don't get it. It's weird.
I don't know how it works. So also the products that the hospital uses for you may not be covered by your insurance plan. Like there may be saline solution A that is covered by insurance, but the doctor used saline solution B because they were out of A, and saline solution B isn't covered by your insurance.
Oh my gosh.
But you didn't know that. They're just trying to fucking keep you from dying, but insurance like, same shit, don't care. Pay $600 for fucking saline, bitch. Here's the bill.
They probably don't care. I mean, I don't think the Canadian healthcare is like perfect, but I feel like it's easier to understand. Like if I hopped into an ambulance or I had to be taken by an ambulance, I probably might just have to pay the ambulance fee. I don't know. And even like insurance would cover that. I don't know.
Well, also, how much does an ambulance ride cost in Canada?
Oh, I don't know, but it's probably cheap. Like, I don't know, $20 maybe.
So here,
maybe 50.
So here, an ambulance ride that takes 10 minutes could cost, $2,000.
I hear that people will like take an Uber instead of an ambulance. But what if you can't say otherwise? Like, what if, I don't know, you're unconscious?
Doesn't matter. I mean,
then you get hit with a bill after.
They just say, it's so unfortunate that you were injured so badly and you had to use our services. We really care about your health and safety.
Oh yeah, so sad.
We took you to the hospital while you were unconscious, and here's a bill for $17,000. Thank you very much.
That's insane. I see it on Reddit all the time where people post their bills from like an American hospital, and it's like hundreds of grand, $100,000 or something. So,
it is pretty fucking insane.
That's crazy.
But welcome to America.
I do want to say though, like I'm so glad that I live in Canada because of the healthcare. So personally, like I was in the hospital a lot when I was younger for my older brother who was like he had a tumor. So we were always in the hospital, and like if we were in the States, I don't know, maybe we'd be like in so much debt right now, but that's not it's not a thing, right? Because of the healthcare system.
With small kids or minors, there's programs.
It's different. Okay. Well, that's good then.
I mean, you're still going to pay a lot of money to, get your kid healthy and whatnot, but there's programs to help you out with it. And also it's illegal not to treat them.
Okay.
Yeah. So same here in Texas. If you go into the ER, it is illegal for the ER not to treat you. So you might not pay them, but they have to treat you. So, and then if you don't pay them, it goes onto your credit, then bill collectors try to call you. But you will still get the treatment. So
that's good.
Yeah, you'll still get treated. They'll still save your life and whatever. You don't have to worry about that. The doctors, nurses, and everything, they're all amazing. They all do a great fucking job. They all deserve to get paid whatever they get paid, probably more.
Right.
They all save your life. But you're still going to get a bill, but it's illegal for them not to treat you. So anybody, if you get into a car accident and you're hurt, just go to the fucking hospital. You can deal with the rest later.
Yeah, that's true. Because I hear stories of people like, oh, I'm just not going to go to the hospital because I'm scared of the bill, like in America.
Yeah. Which is understandable, but like I said, they have to treat you.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Anyways, back to OnlyFans stuff.
Yes. Where were we?
How did you get started on OnlyFans? Like, how did that all happen?
Okay, so basically OnlyFans was like a meme to me at first. That's what I knew it as. I think how I heard about it was like, it was an Instagram post, like it was like a 18-year-old girl in front of a house, like, thanks OnlyFans, insinuating she had bought the house because of OnlyFans. So that's what it was to me at first, like meme, funny, haha. But I think what really got my mind thinking more about it was on the front page of Reddit, there was like an AMA from an OnlyFans girl. And she was talking about like how much money she's made and like how well she's doing on it, and basically all about OnlyFans. And so I think that was my first like insight into what OnlyFans really was, or what you could make from it and stuff like that. And when was that? Like maybe February, March-ish, I don't remember, but earlier last year. But even then, like I didn't jump at the chance for it. It was always kind of like in the back of my mind, but her AMA on Reddit was like the first, like, oh, maybe this is an option. Maybe I'm interested in it. But like I said, that was at the start of the year. But I didn't actually dive deeper into it until maybe like July, August-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So how it really all started was, I think it was really random, like very, very random. Like I said, I think it was like stewing in my head, like, oh, maybe I should do an OnlyFans. So it was like one random day, my boyfriend was over at my place and we were just watching TV. And like, I don't know, it was like in the spur of the moment kind of thing. But, I was just kind of like teasing him, playing around. And like, I don't know, I like was showing off my butt to him. And he's like, oh, can I take a picture of your butt? I was like, yeah, sure. And so he took a picture and I was like, I like that. Like, I like that picture. Do you think I should post it on Reddit? And this is like not a nude, like just like my butt in pants, right? So I was like,
just like booty.
Yeah, just my butt, And so, yeah, I was like, I think I want to post this on Reddit. Like, what do you think? Like, I don't know what he thought about me having an OnlyFans. So I was like, yeah, I want to post it. Let's see. And he's like, okay, sure, go for it. So that night, like spur of the moment, just because of this random butt picture I took, I decided to start a Reddit for hayleyxyz, because I had my own personal Reddit account, but I didn't want that like linked to this.
Didn't want them intermingling.
Yeah, exactly. So I started hayleyxyz on Reddit. And I posted this butt picture to, was it Asians Gone Mild? Just to test the waters. Like, I didn't know how I would do, but I was curious. I was always curious. Like, would people even like me? I don't know. So I was like, okay, I want to see how this post does. So I posted that butt picture. I think it was like my butt in the air and I was like on the carpet. Anyways. So I posted it on Asians Gone Mild, and I think that night it like hit the hottest post on that sub. And I was like, oh, maybe this could go somewhere. Like maybe I could gain some traction or something like that. So that was my very first ever post on Reddit. And then ever since then, I started getting more and more into it and like less and less clothed. So like slowly I got there to posting nudes. Not that slowly, actually. Probably
that reminds me of a Drake song.
What?
Oh, what was it? Star wear less and going out more. Oh, it was Han Bling.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Started wearing less and posting up more.
This can be part of your full-length album, a cover.
Hey, I'm gonna be a rapper now from Canada.
Yeah.
I'm a rapper now, eh?
No, oh my God. I say a too much. Like it's embarrassing because it doesn't seem like it would come out of my mouth, but it does.
Well, it's just a Canadian thing, eh?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Anyway.
So I started posting more and more like risky things, and eventually I was posting full nudes.
Here's my tits.
Yeah. I think that was the first thing I posted, my tits. So I was still just like posting on Reddit before I even started my OnlyFans. I actually gave myself like 1 month to post on Reddit. That was my like testing period to see like how popular I can get, or like would it even be worth it to start an OnlyFans, like based on like the reactions I was getting on on Reddit. So yeah, I did 1 month of just kind of getting
testing
my
the
name
waters
out there. Yeah, exactly. So it really helped actually. I think without it, I wouldn't be, I don't know. Well, I think I wouldn't be as successful as I was when I first started, because like I have no following anywhere. I don't have like a huge Instagram following or anything like that. Like I started with nothing but this Reddit. So, at least with the 1 month, I've got, I opened my OnlyFans with a few followers from Reddit. who were already interested, you know, like from the get-go, I had people asking like, oh, where's your OnlyFans? Oh, I don't have one yet, you know? And like the more I posted on Reddit, the more I saw like all the top girls on these subreddits that I was posting on had OnlyFans. So I was like, oh, I should probably open something like that soon. But I don't know, I was also unsure if I would even do well. So when I started my OnlyFans, I think my goal was like to make it worth it for me to have and maintain 100 subs a month.
Okay.
Which, like, looking back at it, where I am now, like that's like not like
objective achieved.
yeah, like it just happened so fast, I guess. But I did a lot of research before I opened my OnlyFans. Like I looked at so many like YouTube videos about like how to start an OnlyFans, how to like price everything. And they were helpful, but I think they're like the YouTube videos in particular, they were helpful, but I think they were more like motivational than anything because, you know, these YouTube girls already have followings. So like when they post something like, I made $3,000 in my first day, like, so, you know, that's not how most girls will be when they open their OnlyFans. So now that I look back at that, it's like, it was more motivational, but anyways, I did a lot of research. So like I've looked at so many profiles, like read people's bios and what they list. And one of the things that I always like noticed was when somebody called out like no paywalls, no PPV. And at first I didn't know like what does that mean?
What that be?
Yeah, but like not a lot of girls had it, but the ones who did like really called it out, right? So I was like, I think I want to do something like that. And so after I researched like what other girls were doing, I was like, well, I should probably research what people actually want, like from the subscriber point of view. So I was like Googling reviews, OnlyFans reviews, and I think that's how I found your subreddit. So I was reading reviews about how like a lot of the bad reviews were because it's not worth it. Like you pay, I don't know, like $20+ for nothing. And like you get scammed because people will say like, oh, I do this and this, like full nudes or something, but then there's nothing there. So I definitely didn't want to scam people. Like that's not my personality either, like in real life. So I knew like after all of my research, I wanted to open my page with no paywalls, no pay-per-view, everything included. And when I opened my OnlyFans, I didn't want it to be empty either. So like in that month before I opened, I was also trying to shoot content. So I opened with maybe like 5 full-length videos, maybe 2 or 3 albums, just so that there's something there, right?
So let me ask you this. What is a full-length video to you?
Like at least 3+ minutes.
Okay.
And 3 is like my minimum, or like my more simple videos. Like I think my 3-minute videos are mostly like strip teases or maybe content from the very beginning when I first started. Like they were kind of shorter because I was new to the whole thing. But now my videos are like 10 to 20 minutes now. I think my longest one right now is like 23 minutes or so. Yeah. So now when I shoot my content, I try to at least be more than 10 minutes. And usually it is. But yeah.
Gotcha. So with your subscribers, what do you think matters more to them? Pictures or videos or interaction?
I get more interaction with pictures. But
no, I mean, like, what do your subscribers want more of? Do they put a bigger emphasis on the pictures, the videos, or being able to speak with you?
I think a lot of my subscribers like being able to talk with me, so the interaction. I actually don't get a lot of people talking to me, which surprises me, but I guess some people just want to be there for the content and not really talk to me. but the subscribers that do talk to me love it. And I've been talking to some subscribers since like September, since I started. And some of them talk to me every day. Right. And so I've developed like friendships with my subscribers. I know things about them. They know things about me. And yeah, I don't know, like even some of the content that I put out is because, you know, I've talked about it with somebody like, oh, I think this person will like this. Like, for example, I got this new 4K camera and I wanted to test out the night mode or whatever. Is that what it's called? Night mode. So I thought of an idea like, oh, I want to do this video where I'm like playing with myself in night mode, like kind of like a creeper shot, like peeping Tom kind of shoot. And like when I was about to film that, I was like, oh my God, this subscriber, like this guy that I talked to, he's gonna love this video because I know he likes that kind of stuff. So there's things like when my fans talk to me, like, you know, I want to give them things that we've talked about that they like. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the interaction that people really like from me, but I do like I post a lot of things. Like I'll post 2-3 full-length videos every week, 2-3 full albums every week. So, you know, if you want videos, if you want pictures, you're gonna get all of it, right? So yeah.
Yeah, personally speaking, for me, I mean, I'm really there for the video. So like most people, most people are OnlyFans, you know, when we're trying to take care of business. So for me, videos, I mean, pictures are cool, but I don't really care. If the people I followed didn't post any pictures, don't care. Don't care one bit. As long as you got the videos that are there, because that's what I'm there for. That's what I care about. Yeah.
I always thought like it was opposite. Like I used to think that people preferred my pictures over everything because they got the most likes and the most like interaction, like comments and stuff like that. But I think that's not exactly accurate, like the likes and things like that, because I think it's easy for somebody to just like click like on a single picture. But when somebody is watching my video, you know, they might forget to like, or, you know, they're busy doing their thing. So they're not going to go back and like it or interact with it or something like that. So it's like skewed, right? So it's maybe some of my videos don't have as many likes as my pictures, but I don't think that's an accurate representation, you know?
Yeah, I can definitely attest to that. Because like if I see a video that gets me off, I'm like, once I'm done,
yeah, you're not gonna go back and like it.
Walk away. Yeah, I don't like it. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot. But also, I'm going to sleep now. Night night.
Yeah. So I always see like sometimes I'll go on like advice subreddits about OnlyFans, and people will say like, oh, my things aren't getting likes or interactions or anything like that. And I honestly don't think it's like a personal thing. You know, if somebody's there for your porn, like I don't think they're thinking about liking your stuff. They're probably watching it, but you know, like, so don't think too much of it, like liking things.
Yeah, you can always ask people as well. It's like, hey,
exactly,
like that? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So now, what is your ranking on OnlyFans? Like top percentage?
I checked this morning and I'm at 0.74%.
Ooh, actually, I think you're higher than that.
What? No.
I think so.
Oh, why do you think that?
Last time I looked, I think you were at like top 0.64%.
Oh yeah? I know I've been there before. I know I was at that percentage before. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, like, are you looking at the highest I've ever been or where I'm at now?
Whatever it was last time I checked.
Oh, okay.
So
well, I know I've been at 0.64 before, so maybe you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you accredit to your success?
The way I run my page, like the whole no PPV, putting everything on my page, I think is very enticing to a lot of people, especially when they've been burned and scammed before. And I think even when people, exactly. I think even when people come to my page, they're not expecting to actually get all this content. So when they do, like, I always get messages like, holy crap, like, there's so much here and I really love it and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it is actually a lot easier for me to manage as well. Like just shoot something, post it,
Mm-hmm.
instead of like having to send PPV and like who's watched it or who's paid for it. Do I have to resend it again? Things like that. So it's a lot easier just film, post, right?
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that I think helps me a lot is that I know my promotional platform really well, like Reddit, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to use Reddit because I use it personally before OnlyFans. And the thing I see a lot of like new creators doing wrong is when they're promoting on Reddit and it's their first time using Reddit,
Mm-hmm.
they do it wrong because they don't know how it works, right?
They don't read the rules.
Yes, they don't. That's that thing, and like reading or like knowing what karma is or anything like that. And honestly, like not only does it hurt yourself when you're promoting, but it hurts like all the other girls and guys that like are trying to promote as well. Because when these people who don't know how Reddit works or don't read the rules of a subreddit start spamming, like maybe there comes a day when these subreddits are just like, I can't deal with all this spam anymore. We're just gonna like lock all of these OnlyFans people out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want that.
So for new people out there, how does Reddit work? Explain that to them.
Okay, so Reddit works with, there's a thing called karma, which is like the upvotes that you get, and you get
basically Reddit points.
Yeah, Reddit points. So the way you get your Reddit points is like making comments. People can upvote your comments, or you make a post in a subreddit, and people can upvote your post. What I think some people get confused with Reddit is like it's more of like, I'd say a forum with like different subreddits that you post to, but some people think it's like I don't know, Facebook or something where you post on your own profile. So sometimes I see like new creators posting their promos just on their own user page, which doesn't make sense because nobody can see it, right? Like you're supposed to find communities and post in those communities. So how
like real OnlyFans reviews.
Exactly.
Oh no, I take that back. Don't post in real OnlyFans reviews.
Oh no, don't promote there.
Look, I have rules. If somebody's looking for what you are doing, you can post that. But if you want to promote with us, there's rules. Go to the website. Explains how to do it.
Yes, always read the rules.
Yes.
So how
I had to backtrack on that really quick.
Oh my God. Okay, so how I use Reddit for promoting is I have like my set communities or subreddits that I post to. And you need to find ones that fit you. So I'll go on like Asian, like whatever Asian subreddit, like not safe for work subreddits, general ones too as well, as long as they fit your body or your look. And so you post your picture or GIF or whatever, but you don't GIF. Like, is it? No.
I'm team GIF. I don't care what anybody says. No, it's GIF.
Okay,
we will fight.
We just won't say that word anymore. Short clip. If you post a short clip, so you post it
Hayley,
to...
You are so incredibly Canadian.
Why?
You're supposed to fight me on that.
No.
You're just like, oh, sorry, eh?
Oh, yeah, sorry. So you have your promo picture, you find your subreddit for it, you post it, and like a lot of the rules say no blatant advertising or anything like that. So what people do wrong is they put in their title like come to my OnlyFans or upvote me, whatever, something like that, which you're not supposed to do unless the sub says you can or the subreddit says you can. But most of them don't unless it's like a strictly promotional subreddit. So what I do is, post an enticing title to go with my picture, post it, and then you just wait for your karma to come, your upvote. So that's kind of like the basics of Reddit. is you post something and you get upvotes. So now how you use it for promotional tools is to try and get your picture seen by a lot of people, right? So the goal for my promotions is to have my post reach the hottest post of the day for that subreddit. Because if it's not at the top or like the front page of that subreddit, you know, you might get a few views here and there, but you want to get the most out of your post. So I actually had a lot of, what's the word, like trial and error with this, because when I first started posting on Reddit, I would just post whenever. Like I'd take a picture and I'd post it as soon as I took it, which was fine. Like sometimes you get lucky and you post it at the right time and your post gets hot. But then I like once OnlyFans really started being more of like a real business to me, I really had to research more about like how I can really promote myself on Reddit. So I had the background and knowledge of how Reddit works, but now it's all about kind of like the timing of it, of my posts. So I did this thing where, okay, it was such a waste of time. It really was. But I did this whole like research thing where I took all of my subreddits that I post on and I researched like the hottest posts of the month on those subreddits. And I looked at the times that they were all posted just to see if there was like a pattern, right? Like, oh,
how to break the algorithm.
Oh yeah, I was trying. So I had like a whole spreadsheet. So like,
wow.
In this subreddit,
you're in Microsoft Excel doing
oh my God. I love Excel. Like I don't know what it is. So anytime I can use it, I'm like, okay,
so many
I'm gonna make a spreadsheet. So yeah, like okay. It was such a waste of time. But anyways,
except for the spreadsheet, that was amazing.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun, but whatever. The actual data wasn't accurate. So I'll tell you why. So, so say for example, like, I don't know, Asians gone wild. Like I'd like pull up all of the top posts for the month because you can sort by that. And I'd like look up the time. So I'd like jot them all down or like, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, oh, is there a pattern? Oh, like all of these top posts were posted between, I don't know, like 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Like, oh, that's the peak time to post. That's when I should be posting my stuff. And at first I tried it and it wasn't really working. And then I figured out that that data was like completely wrong because a lot of these subreddits have like girls who are always on top, like the whales of the subreddit, like the most popular girl there who you will always see at the top. And basically I was pulling their data, right? And some of these girls always post at the same time. And so, you know, if I'm looking at like the top 20 posts for the month and they're all like 10 of them are that one girl who posted at 3 a.m. every day, you know, at first I was reading that as like, oh, 3 a.m. is a hot time to post. But that's not right, right? Because it's just that one girl who's always on top, who's, oh, did I spit? Who's,
I like girls that are always on top.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Hayley.
oh, you gotta go to my OnlyFans for that.
Oh, yeah. Also, for anybody who cares about this, if you go to her OnlyFans, you can't see her whole face. She does.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, I did want to talk to you about that. I didn't know if you were going to ask, like, why I don't post my face on Reddit.
We will get to that. First of all, finish your other thing.
Okay, yeah. So I did all that research for nothing because I was just looking at times that the top girls posted, which like you can't compete with them sometimes, right? So I don't do that. I have a whole like different timing strategy now. And it only works for some subreddits, like a huge subreddit like Asians Gone Wild, where there's just so many girls posting. It really doesn't matter. Like it's just luck at that point. So I don't have like strategies with that, but a smaller sub that's pretty big, like say Fat Ass Asian Girls, PAAG, I'll kind of try and time my post. So like when the hottest post of the day is really old, say like, I don't know, 14 hours old, and the second post isn't that high, like I think I can beat it, then I'll post. And it seems to work most of the time. Like sometimes it doesn't, but you know, that's really what I follow now. Yeah.
Gotcha. So how much do you think the best of the best designation with Real OnlyFans reviews helped you?
I think it helps me a lot, like at least once a day, because on my welcome message on my OnlyFans, I ask you like where you found me, and at least like once, twice a day, somebody says it's because of Real OnlyFans reviews. So yeah, definitely really helps, because having that there and being the top post on your subreddit as well gives me a lot of visibility when, you know, say my promo posts on other subreddits don't do well, at least I have that's always there, right?
And so you also have your post with ROR pinned to your own Reddit, correct?
Yeah, I do.
So when people go to your Reddit, they see that you're best of the best with us. I'm like, oh shit, okay. If they were on the fence about joining before, because you know, a lot of these girls,
really
they'll
helps.
say, a lot of these girls say, oh, no PPV, or they do this, that, and the other. Then you subscribe to them and they don't. So that is, like I said, why ROR exists, because, you know, basically call them on their shit. Because I've subscribed to girls who said no PPV, and the first thing you get when you subscribe is a PPV.
It's a PPV.
I was like, this bitch. And I've also had girls who want to promote with Real OnlyFans reviews who say in their bio no PPV, or they'll say in their description that they send me no PPV. I'll click on their link for the trial. First thing I get is a PPV, and I say, hey, so there's a discrepancy here. You either have to change your description and your bio, or I'm not going to promote you because like you're not telling the truth. So I don't let that happen with my platform, but
of course, that's why it exists, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so definitely pinning the best of the best on ROR on my page really helps, because when people come to my profile, they'll see like my link. And what I actually do, I also have another pin post with kind of like a promo short clip from my OnlyFans, and list all of my videos that are available, which is all of them. So you can really see like what you're getting. And then my next pin post will be your review. So then they can really see that they are going to get what I say that they're getting.
Yeah. Because like I said, you do have one of the absolute best pages out there, also on top of being gorgeous. So it helps.
Yeah.
So now, what's the funniest thing that hold on, wait, no, you wanted to talk about you showing your face.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I have like, actually not a lot of people ask me, but a couple here and there ask me like, oh, what, like if you show your face on OnlyFans, why don't you show it on Reddit? You know, I was debating whether or not I would show my face on OnlyFans before I started, but I think I was okay with it. Like you have to be comfortable with it, because I don't know, like a lot of people are going to see it, right? And you're doing like nudes, like full nudes videos and things like that. So I decided I'd be okay with showing my face on OnlyFans, and it's just easier, especially like you don't have to like crop your videos or film them a certain way just to not show your face. So making content is a lot easier. And I think people, when people watch porn, or like they want to subscribe to someone's OnlyFans, you know, showing full face is a huge thing to want as well. Like some people won't subscribe to girls who don't show their full face. And I get it, right? Like people want to see your eyes and like emotion and stuff like that.
And what that mouth do.
Yeah. Well, you can see my mouth now, but so I was completely okay with showing it on OnlyFans. So Reddit is completely like a different story, because so many people have access to Reddit, and I just kind of want to like minimize my risk of being found out, I guess. You know, somebody on Reddit could potentially like stumble upon me without kind of meaning to, if that makes sense. Like, you know, Reddit can lead you to this subreddit, that Reddit, I don't know. So I kind of just want to minimize that on Reddit, just because it's so open. Anybody anybody can see my posts if they wanted to, but having it behind my OnlyFans subscription helps to minimize being seen, I guess.
So in other words, what you're saying is like your general family and friends don't know you do OnlyFans.
No, nobody knows I do OnlyFans except my boyfriend, obviously.
Yeah. We would hope so. It's like, hey, babe, this is completely unrelated to what we're doing right now, but could you hold the camera the whole time?
And let me call you this person's name.
Oh wow, that would be very hard to explain without OnlyFans.
No, it's just a kink. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I like the name Kevin. Okay. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, you don't show your face for those reasons because you keep those two parts of your life.
And it's actually it actually helps to get subs sometimes too, because some people really want to see my face. So yeah, it kind of helps to sell my page as well, because if they really want to see what I look like, then they'd have to subscribe. It's not really like my intention for it to be like that, but it works, right? It's another selling point. I was going to say something else, but it slipped my mind.
Oh no.
Oh no. So there was a point in time when I was debating if I should start showing my face on Reddit. Like I thought maybe it would help me get more upvotes or just get more seen. Because like if, like seeing somebody's full face, somebody might upvote it more. Or like, I think I have a nice overall face, and sometimes I think it, like the full face would really help me, but yeah, I'm not at that point yet where I'm comfortable really showing it to so many people, Yeah.
So now you do have a regular full-time job.
Yes.
So I'm not asking how much you make, but what do you get more income from, your regular job or OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Like by a lot, by a little, because I know how much top 1% makes, and you're above top 1%.
Yeah. So because I started OnlyFans in September, technically I made more money with my 9-to-5 job. But if it was like a year-round thing, I would make like so much more money on OnlyFans. Yeah.
So now, with that being said, I mean, obviously one of the reasons you don't show your face is because you don't want, general coworkers and whatnot to find out about you. But at what point does, showing your face and making more money with OnlyFans pretty much negate having a regular job, to where you say, you know what, fuck the regular job, I'm just going to do OnlyFans and build from there?
Right now, I haven't really thought about like quitting my job or anything. And I think the only reason is because I work from home.
Okay.
So like, it's like I can do OnlyFans things while I'm working, or like if there's downtime, like shoot a video or like do a custom, right? I have that flexibility. Or even if it's a busy day, like right away at 5, sign off, just go straight to OnlyFans. Like there's no commute or anything like that. It might be a completely different story if I was working at the office, just because like I don't know, I wouldn't be able to do anything at work, right? So I might have a whole different perspective of keeping my job. But also like, I don't know how stable OnlyFans is. Like, yes, I'm actually making pretty consistent money right now. Like month to month, it's pretty consistent, but I don't know how long that's going to last, right? So, yeah.
See, if I were in your situation with your income, what I would be doing is I would quit my regular job so I could just go full force into OnlyFans, and then the money I make from OnlyFans, start putting that into rental properties. So you can finance, I don't know how it works in Canada, but here in the US, if you have decent credit, you can finance a house with as little as 1% down. So you take 5 months earnings, put 1% down on 5-6 houses. If you're charging $2 or $2,000 a month for these properties, I mean, there's your $12,000 right there per month, and that is going to be relatively stable. And then while you're doing that, you can still do OnlyFans. You have that income mixed with this income. And then after you have, a little bit of equity on your houses, refi those houses, and then put that money down on more houses, and then you could build a real estate empire that way.
Well,
So
okay. So
if I had your situation, that's what
yeah.
I would do. But how do you handle your bag? What do you do with it?
So when I first started OnlyFans,
Mm-hmm.
I knew that my money was going to go to my student loans. So
Mm-hmm.
that's like my priority right now.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, honestly, I haven't touched my money. Like it's just
Nice.
sitting. I haven't done anything with it other than like buying equipment like
Mm-hmm.
cameras, lighting, things like that. But
How
it's
much have you
literally
spent on that?
uh okay. I spent like with everything like equipment, like toys,
Mm-hmm.
like lingerie and stuff. It's in the like multiple thousands, like probably 6,000. Like I bought a new
Okay.
computer as
Mm-hmm.
well for it. It might even be more. Like I'm gonna say like 6 to 10,000.
Okay.
I spent
But
on equipment and
you
things
didn't
like that.
spend all that up front. Like this is just
No,
things you
no.
acquired over
I
time.
bought over time, like as I found things that I
Mm-hmm.
needed, I spent the money on that. But like for
Mm-hmm.
personal things, I haven't spent any of it. And another reason too was like for taxes. I wanted to make sure I had money for taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's literally like at first I need to pay off my student loans and then I don't know, maybe invest it. But I think real estate for me won't be it
Mm-hmm.
because it's expensive here, like
Mm-hmm.
really expensive. I don't know what it's like in Texas, but
Mm-hmm. It
it's
depends on where you
crazy.
are. Are you outside of a major city? Are you in a major city?
I'm in like Toronto area.
Oh,
So
Toronto.
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 Toronto?
Toronto.
Do you say
Yeah.
wait, do you
So
say Toronto or Toronto? What do you say?
yeah, we say Toronto.
You say Toronto. Oh,
Uh huh.
never know.
I know that Canadians say
Yeah.
Toronto.
They don't say that.
What?
Maybe
That's what I heard.
somebody from Toronto won't say Toronto.
No,
The
Toronto.
the T at the
Yeah,
last T is silent. It's like Toronto. Oh, Toronto.
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 Like Trono.
Yeah, yeah, Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah. Yeah. See, in Texas, don't move here. Real estate
Why?
isn't
Wait,
that
no, okay,
expensive.
wait. Go back to not moving there because
Yeah,
I always
real
joke.
real
Mm.
estate isn't that expensive in Texas. So don't move here. Don't ruin it. See,
Oh,
all the people who are all about Cali, uh, I'm from there. Don't tell anybody. I hate it.
okay.
So all the people who got tired of the bullshit in California and the high
Yeah.
cost of living and all that are moving to Texas because it's a better place to be in every sense of the word, except for maybe scenery. But taxes are lower,
Oh,
property is more affordable, I mean,
uh-huh.
traffic isn't as bad, there's more space, blah blah blah. So
Right.
your
Okay.
money goes a lot farther in Texas than it does in
Yes.
California.
Yeah.
But the problem
Okay.
is all the people with money in California are leaving California and then coming to
For
Texas.
Texas.
And
Oh my
then the
gosh.
other problem with that is they're also bringing their politics with them to
Oh.
Texas.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
basically, they voted for bullshit that didn't work in California, and they're voting for the same bullshit that didn't work in California.
Oh,
And
that's not good. Mm.
yeah, so that's why I say don't move here unless you're gonna move here and be, Texan without,
I
your bullshit of
always
where you
I always joke about moving to Texas because don't you
do
guys
it.
have like no income tax or something like that?
No state income tax.
Yeah, see?
Mhm.
I
Girl,
need
move
that.
to Texas. You got
I
friends in
need a
Dallas.
tax break. I really do. I
Come to
honestly, okay,
Texas.
I don't know when we're gonna rant about taxes, but like
Do
the
it right
amount of
now.
money. Okay, so I'm doing my taxes right now.
Uh-huh.
It's not like complete yet, and I'm not like I'm doing it myself. So I don't know
Mhm.
Google. So I don't know how accurate it is.
You guys don't have TurboTax in Canada?
We do. That's what I'm using, but like
Uh-huh.
some of the things there because I have to file as like self-employed for this
Mm-hmm.
income. Like I don't know like the some codes that you have to use and this and this. Like I don't know if I'm filing my what's the word like the money I've spent for my business expenses. I don't
Gotcha.
know if I'm filing my expenses properly.
The words
I
for
don't
the
know.
things you spent money.
What is that?
What is English? I don't remember that.
Okay, so right now it says, oh, what's the number? I think I owe like 15 grand in taxes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how accurate that is right now, but like that's not the only thing I lose out on, right? So like
Mm-hmm.
other than taxes, there's the like OnlyFans 20% cut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Canadian, so I always also like have the exchange rate, which I guess sometimes is better because right now the Canadian dollar is less than American,
Mm-hmm.
and I get paid in US dollars. So when you exchange it, it's technically more, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can lose out on it depending on the exchange rate. So, for example, when I first started back in like September, the exchange
Mm-hmm.
rate was like one US dollar is 133 Canadian. And now it's dipped down. So now one US dollar is like 1 point, I don't know, 27 or something like that. And the difference, like it makes a difference because back then, the same amount of money that I cash out is actually less because of the exchange rate,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like I lose money all different, like to all different things like banks, exchange rate, OnlyFans, this and this.
Mm-hmm.
So like say my
Cost of doing
10,
business.
I know, and I don't like it, but I have
Yeah.
to do it,
Yeah.
right?
What is?
So like at the end of the day, my $10 subscription is literally like $5 in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So yeah. So it's, when I'm doing my taxes, it's like, I know there are people who don't do it and they can get away with it and stuff like that. But like, I like to do the right thing, and like I would feel so wrong not doing it. And so I
Yeah, I
have
see
to
what you
file.
mean.
Yeah. Oh,
See,
no.
I'm not sure how things work in
Mm.
Canada, here in
Uh-huh.
US land. So what we would do is we set up a corporation, some kind of business, and
Mm-hmm.
so then we don't actually make any money. Our corporation makes the money, and then we can be an employee of the corporation. And then we do
Okay.
have
Oh.
access to both our personal bank accounts that we get paid from the corporation, minimum wage or
Right.
whatever it may be.
Okay.
And you also have access to the corporation's bank account. So you don't actually have to be making any money. Your corporation is one that makes
Uh,
money, and then the corporation has to pay your taxes, but there are so many different tax write-offs,
right.
for OnlyFans, your space that you film in
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
business expense.
Mm-hmm,
Your
mm-hmm.
electricity is a business expense. Your utilities are business expenses. Your transportation, if you have to go somewhere, is a business
Mm-hmm.
expense. Your phone is a business expense. Your internet's a business expense. Your equipment, your computer and everything, that's a business expense. Those are all
Yeah.
tax write-offs. So as long as you have a good CPA, you really
Yeah,
shouldn't
that's
pay much
true.
in taxes.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what I need. I need an accountant, but
I'm
we'll
an
see.
accountant.
What?
I have a job as an accountant.
Are you an accountant?
No, I'm talking
Oh.
about the TikTok.
Uh,
Are you on TikTok?
I got banned from TikTok.
Oh, so you didn't see the accountant TikToks?
I don't think so. Oh my God,
So
I'm
so there's
lost.
a sound where
Mm.
somebody's saying, if you don't want anybody to ask you about your job, to say you're an accountant.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh my
people
God.
who do OnlyFans just tell
Say
people,
they're
"Oh,
an
I'm an
accountant.
accountant." Yeah, so that nobody asks
Okay, I'm
them
gonna start using
questions.
that. Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's where that came from. I'm not an accountant.
Oh, you really convinced me. I'm very gullible.
Oh, because you're Canadian. You're so nice. You guys are
Oh
so nice
God,
to each
that's what
other.
it is. I know.
But still, move to Texas.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Okay.
pretty. Well, you can move to Texas.
Okay, I will. I get a free pass.
Yeah, you get a free pass. Come to Dallas, Houston. No, don't go to Houston. Take back San Antonio. If you have to go to Austin, it is what it is. But I'd say real Texas is anywhere outside of Austin. We still
Oh
love
yeah.
Austin. Yeah, Austin is still Texan. They're just a little
Mhm.
weird for Texas.
Why? I don't know anything about Texas.
So Austin is where all the liberals move to.
Oh, okay.
Yes, a very liberal state. However, Dallas is also kind of known to be more liberal than the average Texas area.
Mm-hmm.
So big cities in America are usually Democrats or liberals. That's
Uh-huh.
just how, I don't know why, that's just how it ends up working. But yeah. Anyways, we're not going to get political here.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So what has been your funniest situation on OnlyFans so far?
Okay, so my funniest experience was actually like my most embarrassing experience.
Okay.
I edit like all of my videos. Like
Mm-hmm.
I do like transitions. I'll crop the start and the end where like I turn off the camera and turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
So for this one video, I was shooting like a boy girl with my boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and we finished. I edited the video and I posted it. I didn't think anything of it, and then shortly after, I started getting these like weird comments. Like somebody commented saying like, "Oh, like that was so funny," or like, "Oh, I love the blooper," this and this, and
You're like, what?
yeah, I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then somebody commented, "Quote, was that weird?" Unquote. I was like, "Wait,
I'm
what?"
intrigued now. What?
Yeah, and then I was like, oh my God, it like hit me like a ton of bricks. I completely like remember the moment. So at the start of this video, so the premise of the video was like, I ran out of protein powder and I need to find some, and I know exactly where I can get some.
Mm-hmm. I see
And
where this is going.
right, okay, and then so at the start of that the start of that video, I shoot like a acting portion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so I say my lines, blah blah blah, and then at the end I kind of do like I'm trying to do like sexy lip bite kind of thing.
Step brother, I need protein. Help.
Yeah, kind of like that. So, anyways, I was trying to do like a sexy thing,
Uh-huh.
and I guess I like let it go too like longer than I wanted to, and I like stepped out of the shot and was like, was that weird, to my boyfriend who was helping me film, because I was like just like for like 10 seconds like going like this, and so I was like, was that weird? And I completely like I didn't realize I didn't edit that out. So
Oops.
I left that, and I was so embarrassed. Like as soon as I saw the comments and realized what the scene, like what it was, because I knew exactly what it was, I like, oh my God, it took me so long to go to my computer to actually open it up and edit it because I was so embarrassed. I was like, I don't even want to look at this video but you know what? Actually, people seem to love it. Whoever
Uh-huh.
watched the blooper, they thought it was so funny. Like this guy said it was like the funniest thing he's ever watched, and then like finished too. So I guess they liked it,
Hey, that was funny. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like it.
Well, so yeah, I didn't get like bad comments about it, but I was so embarrassed.
Yeah.
I had to re-edit it. Like I didn't like it. Obviously, kind of like killed the mood, right? So because it's like
Well, see,
right at
they
the
liked
start.
it. The problem is they finished and then they forgot about it.
Probably, yeah, that's what it is. But I re-edited it, so it's not there anymore. But
and then, oh man, then you have to re-upload it to OnlyFans.
Yes,
Which is fun, right?
Oh, it was so fun. Like it takes so long, especially now that I have a 4K camera, because the file is so big. Yeah, it just takes forever.
Step brother, your file is so big.
Oh, content. Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
So, I mean, OnlyFans got its issues.
Yes. Yeah.
It's definitely not a perfect platform by any means. So, I mean, you've had some experience. You've got some things to say about that.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, it's always glitchy. Like sometimes I have issues seeing people's messages, which is bad because I get a lot of custom requests, and like if you miss them, or even like people who want to chat with me, I don't want it to come out personal. Like, oh, she's not responding to me. Like usually that's not the case. It's just OnlyFans being buggy or things like that. I've had like videos where I'm sitting there for an hour waiting for it to upload, and then it errors. It's like, okay, I gotta wait another hour now. Like,
oh man,
serious. I've also heard like glitches of people, like other people's content showing up when you're about to like post a picture, and like that's a weird one. It's never happened to me, but that's scary, One thing that actually really annoyed me recently was, so OnlyFans, like the site is unreachable sometimes. Like it just loads and loads and loads forever.
We will redirect you in 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's so annoying. But it happened recently, so it was my first time ever recently getting to the top post on Asians Gone Wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a huge subreddit, and I get to the like I don't know top 10 posts, but yeah, it's not the same as being like the hottest post, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, was it last week? I think I reached like the very top hot post. And I was like, oh my God, this is the first time I've ever done this, like milestone moment for me. And of course, that day at that time, OnlyFans doesn't work. So like, I don't even want to think about how many like potential subs clicked my link to like subscribe and it wasn't loading. And I was just like, I'm not gonna like bother anymore. Oh, it was so frustrating.
Oh man. Well, I mean, hopefully they followed you. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully they follow you on Reddit so that later,
That's
like,
true.
oh,
Hopefully,
this piece of shit works.
Yeah. Oh, but oh my gosh, like all of the problems with OnlyFans, I just don't get because they make so much money, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to think they do, and just for it to be so glitchy all the time, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like my biggest problem with OnlyFans is always logging in. Like their CAPTCHA. I mean, it's all the same Google CAPTCHA, but I don't know if they pay for something different. But I swear to God, it's like I'll put in my password that I think is my password because last time my password, this was my password. And they're like, oh, well, actually, you need to click this CAPTCHA. So I click and like, oh, well, that wasn't good enough. Actually, I need you to identify all these bicycles.
That's the worst.
Because computers can't. Yeah, computers can't identify bicycles, and there's always one picture I missed. And so then it tells me, "Oh, that wasn't your password." Like, oh fuck. Okay, well, maybe it was this number. Like, oh, well, you need to click this CAPTCHA. Oh, now that we need you to identify.
Now find all the fire hydrants.
Yeah, I was like, goddamn. And then I do it like 18 times. Like, what the fuck is my password? Goddamn, why can't? Oh my God, this is my password. Yesterday was not my password. So I have to put in a new password because I forgot my old password. So I clicked the forgot password link. So then I go to put in my new password and it says, your new password can't be the same as your old password. I'm like, what? Why can't? Why can't my new password be the same as my old password? It's just me. I mean, I hate it. I hate it so much. They need to fucking figure it out. Same with Apple. I hate Apple. Fucking Apple devices, all of them. Like I tried to put the podcast on Apple, okay? And
okay.
It should be simple enough. Make an account, sign up. No, fuck that. You have to go through so many other fucking hoops. You have to sign up with or the Apple Store. I mean, you might be an Apple user, so I mean,
I'm not. I've only ever owned one Apple thing in my life.
Hayley,
I think it was
love you.
an iPod Touch. I think that's what it was.
I actually had regular iPads. I have an iPad right now, but I had original iPod Mini. But so what you have to do to get your podcast on Apple is you have to set up an account with the Apple Store, and then you also have to have it set up so that you can buy things from the Apple Store. So just having an Apple account.
That's weird.
They want assurance that you might
buy something
at some point in time. It's like the fuck. And then after you do that, then you have to have a logo that's a certain size for your podcast image. And I'm like, this is so fucking dumb. You know what I had to do for Google? All I had to do for Google
sign
Podcasts,
up.
Yeah. And then here's my image and upload. That was it. For Castbox, make an account, upload your image, upload your podcast. That's it. Fucking Spotify, I don't know how that works because I signed up through Podbean, but they I'm like, why is Apple so fucking stupid?
I don't know.
Why do I have to jump through all these goddamn hoops? Do you want my fucking content to bring people to your platform or not?
So weird. Like, why does it have to be so complicated? I don't know how to use like Apple products, like a MacBook or something like that. I don't know.
So my iPad that I have that I used to use for work, it just doesn't fucking do what I need it to do. Like I try to save files to my iPad. The files are saved to my iPad and I have no idea where they are. I can't find them. I can't find any of my pictures, can't find any of the documents. I'm like, I can't make a folder on my iPad to save documents too. I was like, this is so stupid. Why can't this would never happen with a fucking Google or an Android tablet, but I can't use Android, or I couldn't use an Android tablet with the insurance I was working with before for whatever fucking reason. It had to be Apple. I was just like, this is so dumb. I had an iPhone. I hated it. I couldn't get it to work right. It was like, I hate Apple.
I share your sentiment.
Everybody out there in the real OnlyFans reviews world, I hate Apple. I just want you all to know that. And if you use an Apple device, I don't hate you, but I seriously question your decision-making abilities.
And I always like TED Talk. People who have Apple always like tell me they have Apple in their way. Like, okay, so I had a business call the other day while I was working. And so I had to call somebody from work. And so I called them and they were like, one of the first things they said was like, oh, you don't have an Apple or an iPhone, do you? I was like, no. And he's like, do you want to know how I know? He's like, yeah, do you want to know how I know? I was like, okay.
You're like, no, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me anyway.
He's like, yeah, your name doesn't come up with whatever people with iPhones come up with. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Brag, but you don't have an Apple. You aren't one of the
And then he was like,
kids.
oh, you probably have like a Samsung or something, right? It's like, yeah, I guess. Like, what does it matter? I don't know.
I have a Samsung. What about it, bitch?
Yeah, like what?
I mean, your iPhone uses a Samsung screen.
So weird.
Yeah. I hate Apple. I hate Apple so much. See, I originally, before I had any experience with Apple products, I hated them because of their marketing. Like this was back in like fucking before 2008 when they had the commercials. They'd have the Windows user like, oh, I have a fucking pocket protector and a pen because I do business.
I don't know these ads, but you.
Oh yeah, these were in the US anyway. Then the Apple computer guy was like, oh, I'm so fucking aloof, and I'm like so fucking cool, dude. Oh, shit's fucking sick.
Oh my
like
God.
Apple, you making spreadsheets? Dog, I can make spreadsheets, but I can also edit a video.
Oh my gosh.
How cool is Apple now that you can edit videos?
So
can
cool.
you edit a video on Windows? Yeah. Oh. But dog, I'm so cool. Look
oh my
cool
gosh. It seemed to work though, that ad, because like that's I feel
everybody
like
that uses an Apple device is a fucking pretentious piece of shit. Anyway, not all of them. I'm generalizing. Just most of them. Just kidding. Don't hate me, people. If you have an iPhone, iPad, whatever, I love you too. Just less.
Oh no.
I was kidding. I'll just go on the website. I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're on Spotify.
Yeah. What else are you on? Wait, so YouTube, Spotify?
Yeah, YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox. I think that's actually it.
That's a lot.
Yeah. If you have an iPhone, you can still watch and support us.
Yeah, you can still watch it.
Yeah. If you have an Apple product and you support the podcast, you're actually pretty cool.
Yes.
But anyways, how are your neighbors with you doing OnlyFans?
Oh my God. You know,
you're not like quiet.
in my videos, no. You know, and some people request like, be as loud as you can be. And I live in an apartment. So, okay. I always question whether or not they know. I don't know if they said anything. But so yeah, I live in an apartment.
You know your neighbors?
Not really. Like, hi, hello, if you see them, but I don't talk to them, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I live in an apartment. Obviously, there's people on the other sides of the wall of me. And yeah, actually, my walls aren't that thin compared to some other places, but it's still an apartment, right? You could still hear things. Like sometimes I'll be shooting a video and I'll have to stop because I can hear someone like yelling or dropping things or like starting their vacuum. I'm like, really?
You're like, hey, could you stop beating your wife really quick? I'm trying to be sexy.
Oh, it's not that bad. Yeah. Oh my God, that would be awkward. Oh, but like the things people do, like, I don't know, it can be almost midnight and someone's using their vacuum. It's like, really?
I mean, I vacuumed at midnight before.
Oh, do you think you're bothering your neighbors? You might be trying to shoot something, John. Have you ever
I'm
thought
sorry,
about
gosh. I'll think about it next time.
that?
No, see, so I have neighbors on both sides, but it's only one row. So the neighbors on this side, I've never seen them. I only know they exist in concept. And the neighbors on this side, I only know they exist because I hear the stereo during the day sometimes. And they also just got a dog, and it fucking barks all the time, or used to.
I luckily don't have like dogs on my floor, so.
Yeah, luckily they seem to have either gotten rid of their dog or gotten the barking under control. I don't know which, but there's not barking anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know either of my neighbors.
Yeah, same. Like I just know their faces, but I don't really talk to them. But so for example, like right now I'm in my den, which is right at my front door. And I know for a fact that if you're in the hallway, you can hear people who are at their front door, like near their front door. Sometimes I shoot content here in my den because people want like a working video, you know, like that kind of role play. And I'm always like, oh, like how loud should I be? Like, are people gonna come off the elevator? Are people who are in their unit? Because if I'm sitting here working, I can hear people in their unit who are at their door as well. So clearly people can hear me if they wanted to. So
you'd be walking by like,
yeah.
Damn.
So, you know, they probably heard me. I don't know. And I always I like to think, or not like to think, but it's funny to think about like, what do these people think I do? Because, you know, sometimes I shoot a lot of content videos, or sorry, not content videos, of custom videos. And a lot of them have like names used in them. So like, I'm like saying different names all the time. Like,
how'd they know my name's Kevin?
Oh my God. We're like, why is she with a Michael today? And like an hour later, she's with like a Mark. Like, what?
Jesus. What am I missing out on? How can I join the party? You need a Steven?
Yeah, I really like, I would love to, and also not like to know what they know. I don't know. Actually, maybe I wouldn't want to know. I wouldn't want them to come up to me and be like, do you have an OnlyFans or something like that? That'd be so weird.
They're just gonna walk up to you one day. It's like, hey, so I heard you fuck a lot. I gotta know what's going on.
Oh my God. Oh, let's not have that conversation.
How embarrassing would that be?
I don't know. Like, a part of me thinks I'd just be like, oh yeah, I do. You want to see it or something like that? But
you got $10 a month?
I don't know. I really like, I'm one of those people who are like given a situation and my answer is always like, literally, I don't know unless it happens. Because, you know, I don't know. What I say now, like in my mind, not in the moment, is completely different than what I would say in the moment.
What do you say in your mind?
In my mind, I would say like, yeah, I do.
Let's role play.
Oh, role play? Okay.
Okay.
Acting face.
These are
no bloopers.
So I'm gonna go knock, knock, knock. Hey, how are you doing?
Hi, neighbor.
Hey, so I walk by your apartment a lot during the day. Because I know I work weird hours, so this thing that happens. This is gonna sound really weird. I'm sorry if this comes off odd, but I hear you. Well, I'm just saying it. I hear you fucking a lot. I'm sorry if this comes out weird, but what's going on in there?
Oh,
like, are you okay?
Yeah, actually, like, I don't know if you know about OnlyFans, but
I've heard of it.
Yeah, so I'm an OnlyFans creator. And so
no way.
Yeah. So all these things that you hear is like me making content. So I don't know if you've heard like me moaning or anything, it turns you on, but yeah, you know.
What's your dude? Okay, I do have an OnlyFans. I subscribe to people. Who are you? I'm gonna look you up right now.
Yeah, okay. Here's my page. I'm hayleyxyz.
Okay. Wow. Top. Wow. Above 1%. Just
Yeah.
This must be legit. Subscribe. Okay, I know you got things to do. I'm not trying to keep you, but I'm gonna go look at this later, and I'll let you know.
Okay, message me
Okay.
there, and I'll give
Okay.
you something special.
Cool. I'm Kevin. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye, neighbor. That's how I feel like I would be, but I don't know. Maybe I just like be so embarrassed.
Maybe. We'll never know. You just have to wait till you see your neighbor walk by. Hey.
Oh, one other like neighbor rant, which is like not OnlyFans related, but okay. So I have like
these are the nicest Canadian rants ever.
Are they? Oh.
Yes, you're so nice.
Yeah. Oh, I should talk about that later actually too. Anyways, so I have a sound bar for my TV, and it's like Bluetooth. And recently, like I don't know which neighbor because I'm in an apartment. It could be like somebody above me, somebody below me, somebody on the floor, but they keep connecting to my Bluetooth or my sound bar. Like I'll be watching TV and I'll be like, where's the sound? And I'll look and it'll say desktop. I'm like, who is connecting to this? And I can't turn it off, I think. I Googled it, but it seems complicated. So
to turn off your sound bar?
No, just turn off to disable the Bluetooth. Because like, I don't know, you can't like, there's no button for it. You have to like install something into the sound bar.
What kind of sound bar do you have?
Like an
Is this
LG?
like a Wish sound bar?
A what?
Like is this a Wish sound bar?
I don't know.
LG from Wish?
I don't know what it is. But yeah, like I'm just watching TV and my sound is like completely cut off from somebody else connecting to it. And actually it does bother me sometimes when I'm shooting content. Like now I make sure to turn the sound bar off.
That's a good blooper.
Yeah, because it's like completely silent, like silent other than me making content. And then I'll just hear like faint voices. Like, I don't know. It's not sometimes loud. Actually, one time, I guess they couldn't hear what they were trying to hear. And they turned my sound bar up all the way. I was like, oh my God. Like out of nowhere, it was completely silent. And like my sound bar is like, what the?
You're like, I already know about penguins. Stop.
God, it's so annoying, but
these are not happy feet.
Oh my God. But it's so scary. Like sometimes in the middle of the night, I'm still like awake, but completely silent. And I can hear, like, I always forget it's the sound bar, but I hear things. And I'm like, where is that coming from? It's the sound bar.
Dun, 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 dun. You're like, oh my God, Josh is in my apartment.
If somebody really, if they knew it was me, maybe they'd try and like fuck with me. Hopefully not.
I would do that.
Right?
I've actually looked at the available Bluetooth devices around me.
Oh God. So you would connect to me.
Yes. And that would play like the llama song. So loud.
Well, okay, so see, that would be funny. I think these people don't know how to like connect to their thing properly. So that's what's annoying.
Do you have old people in your apartments?
It's a mix, yeah.
Maybe it's some elderly person like, oh,
yeah, maybe.
Well, I do want to listen to the Frank Sinatra on my Bluetooth.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
What do they normally listen to?
Well, sometimes it's like a conversation. Like I think they're trying to be on Skype or something like that.
Wow. They have an OnlyFans too.
Maybe, I don't know. But sometimes I just hear someone going, hello. Like,
they're fucking with you.
Maybe.
I guarantee they're fucking with you.
Maybe. Yeah, well, by now they would know that they're connecting to the wrong Bluetooth, I think.
Well, unless they have the same Bluetooth speaker.
Maybe, right? But they're connecting, it says desktop. And this soundbar is huge. It's like, like why would you connect your desktop to that? I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, in my living room, when I was using it as my computer space, I had my laptop plugged into my TV and my TV is connected to my sound bar. And that was my setup until I started doing this.
Maybe. I don't know. Because I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I use my TVs as my monitors.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't understand why people go out and spend $400 on a 27-inch monitor when I went to Walmart and I bought a
TV.
Yeah, I bought a 32-inch TV that does the same thing as their computer monitor with an HDMI cable. Like, why are you spending?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
true.
I should start a monitor company.
Maybe, yeah, and just sell
Yeah.
TVs.
Yeah, I was like,
Custom office computers.
Yeah, all I'm gonna do with these monitors is hardwire an HDMI cable, and I'm gonna charge $400 for it, and nobody will notice.
Wait, yeah, you could probably get away with it. Maybe.
Haley, I've got a business proposition for you now. I
I'll
know you've got this
promote
old money. I know you got all this money you don't know what to do with.
Yeah, my first investment. I will invest in your computer company.
We're just gonna buy a bunch of Insignia TVs, hardwire HDMI cables, computer monitors. Boom! Call it the Apple of TV monitors.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There we go. And we'll advertise them, and it'll be so fucking cool, dude. We're like,
yes, we need an ad like that.
These TVs, these monitors for a computer, dude, so fucking cool. You need to get one if you don't have one. I don't know.
Wait, why do you talk like that? Is that how they talk in the ad?
Yes, because when you talk really low like this, they have to pay attention. They gotta come in. Like, dude, what are you saying? I want to know. Well, I gotta know. You seem like you know what you're talking about, and you know something that I don't know, but I want to know what you know because now and then we both know it. And I'll buy this computer monitor that costs $400. That costs $100 at Walmart, and we'll be so fucking cool together.
Oh
Apple.
Gosh. Oh yeah, Apple.
That's a new Apple ad.
Inspired by Apple.
Apple, pay me, sponsor me. Hey, if you sponsor me, I'll say whatever you want. Unless you have a bad OnlyFans. I will never tell people a good OnlyFans or a bad OnlyFans is good, but I will sponsor whatever the fuck you pay me for. But Apple, they're good phones.
Oh my god.
Sponsor me.
Robotic like that?
Yep. I'll do it how they want. You want to show a nipple? Could you imagine advertising on OnlyFans?
I don't know. That didn't work.
No, I don't think it would work at all. But
No.
could you imagine if somebody's like, "Oh, Purina, oh, that's cat food."
Oh god. Oh no. I have like so many bad images in my mind.
Somebody's gonna be feeding their cat like Purina.
Yeah. Well, you know that's how ad works, right? Or ad.
Yeah.
Work. You just, pop it in your head, like. Oh,
yeah, it's got to find a way to get in people's heads somehow.
Oh,
however, I will say, if you have an OnlyFans and you DM other people's OnlyFans, fuck you. I will never subscribe to any of them, and I hate you.
Wait, what is that? What do they do?
So you don't do any share for share, which is amazing.
No.
So what some creators will do now is they'll DM the share for shares. So instead of posting the shared creator to the timeline, they'll DM it to all their followers.
Okay.
It's like a PPV, but a share for share. Like
for another girl.
Yeah, like they'll DM it to your inbox. I wrote a review last night on Sophie Snow. She got a really good page actually, but she does that and I hate it. And yeah, and dude, she fucking charges £90 for these promos. It's a one-time thing. I was like, I wasn't even charging that much for my promos. Like the most, I think the most. No, I take it back. My most expensive one was like $200-300, but they got their money's worth. Yeah. They got their money's worth. That's for sure. Yeah, I was like, damn, I wish I could charge fucking £90, which is like, I don't know, $104 or whatever for a 1 day promo. And also,
that's crazy.
Nobody's that subscribing to OnlyFans is subscribing to see somebody else's OnlyFans. That's doesn't
why
work.
I don't do it, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't understand it because,
that's a waste of money.
I would never do like somebody pays me to promote them. That's weird. The only ever way I would promote somebody is if they had like the exact same page as me, like the way that they run it, and also kind of look like me, because people who sub to me are coming for me, right? If I'm not going to promote some girl who doesn't look like me or does anything like me, I don't know, that's weird.
Yeah, I share for shares are the bane of OnlyFans existence.
Oh yeah.
other than the OnlyFans glitches themselves.
Yes,
Yeah. So, you're into something pretty cool, I think.
Okay.
Escape rooms.
Yes, I love escape rooms.
You are crazy. Tell us about it.
Okay, so when did escape rooms blow up? Like a few years ago, I
Yeah.
guess. And I just love them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I have my set group of friends that I go with, and I always
Mm-hmm.
go with the same group because you've got to have a good group to go with. You got to like know how to work together and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's just so much fun. So we've gone to so many as a group, like I want to say over 30, 40 rooms together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've been to a lot.
All in the Toronto area?
Ah, there's so many. And like,
Okay.
well, especially because some places will like have a room open, I don't know, like a year and then change it because
Gotcha.
a lot of people, especially the more popular escape room companies, have so many of the same groups of people coming who do all of their rooms, which is like me and my friends. So if you do all their rooms, it's like we're never going to come back because what's the point of redoing a room, you know? So I guess they got to kind of keep it fresh.
Gotta keep it fresh.
Yeah. So there's this
Like Subway.
one. Yeah, keep it fresh. Oh, we're doing so many ads today.
Subway, sponsor me. I'm hungry.
We need all these sponsorships. So this
Just give me a free guac, please. Anyway.
Actually,
What?
okay.
What
So,
are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, my friends make fun of me with Subway because I only ever order a what do you call it? A veggie.
Did you say
sub.
spicy Italian?
No,
Okay.
just a 6-inch veggie sub. That's all I ever order. And like sometimes I crave it, which is weird. They think it's so weird. Like they always try and convince me when we go to Subway, like, stop getting veggie subs. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, just, I don't know. It's delicious to me.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah, what's wrong with you? Can I not?
Like, what's wrong with that?
Like,
oh, but so it's funny because I like those veggie subs because I used to be a vegetarian. I was vegetarian for like 4 years. And then I stopped. But everything that like I liked when I was a vegetarian, I just can't stop like liking now still. So yeah, veggie subs is one of them.
Yeah, I mean, if you like a certain food.
Yeah, and I don't know why they bother me so much about it. Like, I guess in their minds, it's like, you eat meat now. Like, so have a sub with meat in it. Like,
you're like, what? But I like it this way. Yeah. See, I'm pretty much the same as you when it comes to Subway. But actually, I just went to Subway for the first time, like a few days ago, for the first time in about a year, because about a year ago, I got food poisoning from a Subway. It was it was so bad. See, I should have known. Yeah. And I did know, but I just didn't do anything about it. So I walked into this Subway. It was in South Dallas, and the air conditioning was broken. This was during the summer. So walking inside, and it's like 90 degrees in the Subway.
Yeah.
And that should have told me everything I needed to know right there. But I was like, nah, I'm already here. I want a goddamn sandwich. So against my better judgment, I decided to order a sandwich anyway. That was a bad idea. Their AC wasn't working, and apparently neither was a refrigeration. So I ate this sandwich, and it tasted fine. But about a half hour later, I got the bubbles going on. I was like, ooh, this is bad. I need to go to the bathroom now. So I was able to drive home. I wasn't too far away. And so, it was total chocolate water coming out. So this lasted for damn near a month after eating it Subway. I had that. I was throwing up. I felt just fucking terrible. So I was definitely trigger shy on Subway for a little over a year.
I would be too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to, I had to get a new modem for my internet because the old one wasn't that good. So I had to take my thing back to Spectrum, and I was hungry when I did it. And there used to be a decent Subway over there, but it's gone now, probably because of COVID. So I had to go to the other Subway that isn't as good. But I got my Subway. It was a good sandwich. I'll probably get another one. Yeah. It was like, I missed this.
Yeah.
I always get a spicy Italian.
Mm.
That's my shit.
You know what it is about the veggie sub? Okay, so I'm a huge like sauce person. If there's sauce that comes
Hey, they
with,
got the sauce.
if something comes with sauce, I need like double, triple the sauce.
Damn,
So
that's a lot of sauce.
I don't know. I really like sauce. So with the veggie sub, like
Hey,
I drench it with the sub sauce. Like,
oh man,
just drench it with sub sauce. And I think I really like the veggie.
all the sauce.
Yeah, I really like the veggie sub because it doesn't take away from the taste of the sub sauce. Maybe, yeah. So because I tried like a cold cut thing before, drenched in sub sauce, it's not the same. I can't taste the sub sauce.
The only sauce I get is mayo.
Yeah, mayo is good too.
Yeah, I don't go crazy with it. I was like, put some mayo on that bitch. We'd be good. Oh, also, let me say this. The girl at the Subway that was making my sandwich was a fucking bitch. Like, why? I go in there, I'm all fucking happy. Like, oh, hey, I was like, oh, I can't wait to get my sandwich. And she's like, what do you want?
Oh,
like,
no.
Oh yeah, let me get a spicy Italian footlong on what the fuck is bread? On Italian herb.
Mm-hmm.
Grabs the bread.
No conversation.
Nope. No, this bitch is angry at the world.
Oh,
cuts the bread open, puts the meat on. She's like this. I want toasted. I'm like, what? You want those toasted? I'm like, I can't hear. What was that? Do you want those toasted? Yeah, let me get it toasted, please. I like that. And she goes, no words. Okay, puts it in the fucking thing. Walks over the register, does what the fuck she does for a few seconds, comes back. It's like, what would you like on it? I was like, okay, yeah, let me get lettuce, green pepper, blah, 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 blah. I'm being so nice to this woman.
Yeah.
And she just, I'm like,
had a bad
okay, then, bitch. I said thank you when I left. Like, hey, thank you. Nothing. No fucking words. No, I was like, well, fuck you too, you rude bitch. God damn. I'm sorry you work at Subway. I didn't tell you to work here. You're in Texas. You can go work wherever the fuck you want. There are great jobs here. You work at Subway. You chose to work at Subway. Sorry if you don't like it. That's not my fault. I'm here. I'm trying to be nice, improve your goddamn day, and you want to be like, bitch.
That's so weird.
How dare you, Monica, or whatever your name is?
Monica.
I don't know what her name was. I don't know if she was on my name tag. If I knew her name, though, I would say it. Maybe. I don't know.
No.
Why can't you just be nice, though? Yeah, just fucking just give me the same energy I gave you. If I'm being nice, you just be nice back.
That's true.
How hard is that? Just, I mean,
when some people are in like a mood, they can't like be taken out of it. I don't know.
No, they don't want to be taken out of it.
Yeah.
They can. There's no problem if I walk in there like
they just don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I walk in there like, hey, bitch, make me a fucking sub. I can understand if that would upset you. I'd be on board with being upset in that situation. But if I walk, hey, how's it going? And then you're like, can I help you? I hope so.
Probably made
you fucking work here, don't you?
Because if she was in that mood and you were like, yeah, she hated that probably.
Probably. I'm Apple.
Yeah.
In this situation, I was Apple and she's Windows.
You were Apple, yes.
Oh God, why did we become what we hate? But anyways, so you love escape rooms. You go to them with all your friends.
Yes. So one of the escape rooms we go to, they have the best rooms. Like some of the rooms, the production.
They're so good you can't even escape. I'm still there now.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think about the good rooms a lot, like because they're so immersive. At least in like we've been to bad rooms where it's literally just a room with things thrown in and like locks. But like this place is so immersive. Like they clearly have any engineers that like put together all the technology and things like that. One of the coolest ones we went to was like a diamond heist. And like the technology and just the immersiveness of the room was so cool. So it was the first room we did where they had lasers. So like think of like a movie with like, I don't know, like a diamond
when you say
have to steal.
Hold on. When you say lasers and movie, the first thing I think of is Austin Powers.
Oh.
There's sharks with freaking lasers. but that's what I think. So Diamond Heist with lasers from
so
sharks on their head.
So that was the first room we had. Do I say lasers weird?
No, I'm saying it weird.
Oh.
Because the movie Lasers.
Well, that's how I say it normally.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm probably just copying you now.
Yep.
So
that's okay. I'm an influencer. You know, that's why welcome club.
You're influencing me.
Good job, me.
So okay, now you had to.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna start saying this probably like randomly throughout the day.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Because it's in my head.
Your boyfriend's gonna come over. You're gonna be like,
laser. I probably will.
He's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" Lasers, obviously. Jeez.
You don't get it. It's
don't pay attention to me at all. Yeah.
So,
watch the podcast.
yeah. Watch the podcast.
Jesus, what are you, Apple user?
No.
Nerd. Okay, lasers.
So we had to crawl like through them to get to the diamond that you steal. So that was like super cool. But like that wasn't the coolest part of the room. I think the coolest part of the room was they did this makeshift vent thing that you crawl through. So they made it like obviously you go up some stairs to get to this vent and you have to crawl through it, and then underneath is like an office space, and you're supposed to like use this magnetic tool to like grab keys outside.
And a stapler?
No, that's too heavy.
Office space. I believe you have my stapler.
Hey, what's this? Oh
it's a movie.
I don't know any of these.
Okay. Okay, so let me explain. Yes. So there's a movie called Office Space. I think it's Office Space. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, oh well. So, and there's this guy that they fired like years ago, but he still works there because nobody told him he was fired. And so he has a stapler. This is like his stapler, but people take his stapler. And so he's like, I believe you have my stapler.
Okay.
And so you said there's the Office Space and they have a magnet. You have to pick up things like a stapler.
See, I didn't get that. Oh,
it's okay. My mind works in curious ways. So stapler is too heavy to grab.
Oh my God, Nessie, now that makes no sense.
Oh well. Welcome to my mind. Enjoy your stay. So anyway, so you had to grab things with the magnet.
To grab keys and stuff, and I don't know. It was just so cool, like how they come up with all these ideas to make these escape rooms and make it like super immersive. And you know, usually they're a lot of fun, but when you lose or like you don't escape, it sucks. It sucks so much.
Yeah, there was one escape room back in like the late 1890s in Chicago. You died. You couldn't escape. Yeah, there was this place that was a fake hotel, not like fake taxi, like fake hotel. Okay. And so this guy, he bought this building and he bought the land and he built this building, and there were some legitimate stores and legit hotel, but there was also the murder hotel. So he would put people in these rooms, and then he could lock the doors like from the outside, and then he'd send them down special hallways, and he had like a gas chamber. Okay. No, it's not a game.
It's not fun.
No, it's real life Saw, basically.
Yeah. This sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard about it, but that reminds me, like a lot of escape rooms have like a scary theme. I want to say like 80% of the rooms are scary, which I don't do good with scary, but for some reason I'll put up with it for an escape room. The scariest
Go ahead.
The scariest ones are when there's a live actor. Like I hate those. Like
so then you probably don't do well with haunted houses for Halloween.
No. Okay. I don't go to many, but if it's really busy, it's not that bad, because if you're like being herded in a line, it's not as scary, right? Because everybody in front of you is already getting scared. You know what I mean? Like,
oh man. So there's this one time out here, they're having some kind of zombie convention, and I got hired to be one of the zombies for the maze.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. So myself and some other people I was working with at the time, we all had our team and I was the ringleader. So I devised a plan for our part of this maze. I was like, okay, so what's going to happen when they come out? What you're going to do, you're going to jump out and scare them like you normally do. But you're going to run somewhere. And so they're going to be like, oh, what happened over there? And so while they're looking that way, they're going to be next to the window, but they're going to be looking that way. And then I'm going to be next to the window. Since they're looking that way, I'm going to pop out from the window from behind and go, blah. And then you're like, oh. And then when I scare them, you're going to push down this tire. And then we're like, ah, again, they're going to have to go around that way, but I'm going to run somewhere else. And yeah, I choreographed this whole thing. It was great. We made so many kids cry.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
no, we scared a lot of people. Like it was so
that's
much fun.
good though, right?
Yeah,
because when you go to these things, you want to be scared, I think.
Yeah, and we made a lot of adults cry too.
What?
We made a couple grown men cry.
Okay, so you did a really good job.
Yep, it was fun. I'll send you the pictures from my Instagram. I had the makeup and everything. I mean, the makeup artists were total cunts, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were not friendly. So
really,
it was the second day, and I went to sit down for the makeup, being my fucking happy self. And I was like, all right, doc, fuck me up. And then she's all, I'll do what I want to do. I was like,
what?
Okay, I'm trying to be fun here. I guess fun is illegal in this fucking hellhole. But yeah, it's great fun times. Twitch.
Oh, okay, wait. Back to escape rooms. Okay. I want to say like how crazy obsessed I am with it. So they completely shut down because of COVID, right? Obviously you can't like be locked in a room.
You can't escape COVID.
Yeah. So they completely like closed them down. I actually don't even know if they're going to be a thing after COVID. We'll see.
Oh yeah, everything will come back to normal.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Anyways, I like when they shut them down, I was like craving escape rooms so much. I guess because I like puzzles and stuff like that. So I would go and do like online escape rooms. Like I'd Google like escape rooms, games online, and I would just like sit for hours doing these like online escape rooms. It was a lot of fun. Yeah,
I mean, if you, it's not something I would do, but.
Oh my god, I loved it. Like I don't know, figuring out puzzles. It's fun to me.
Do you own a Rubik's Cube?
I don't have one here, but I used to. I don't know how to do it. I could do like one side. That's it.
I don't know how to do it at all. My best friend Ryan, he is really good at Rubik's cubes. He's like,
there's a method to it. I think I just never wanted to learn the method.
Yeah, he studied the method to it, and I was like, wow, dude, that's really cool. Good job. I've never had the motivation to figure out how to solve a Rubik's cube. It just isn't relevant.
Yeah.
Not relevant to my everyday life. So I was like, I don't have time for that.
Same.
Yeah. Anyway, Twitch.
I love Twitch. It's like almost like my main TV to me. I just have it on in the background all the time. Yeah.
Who do you watch on Twitch?
So I watch like not weird things, but I feel like things a lot of people don't normally watch. So I used to really be into this guy who streams drag racing.
Okay.
He's actually from Texas. Maybe you've heard of him. Okay.
Is it Texas Speed? I don't watch Twitch. I have one of my friends. I have one friend that Twitches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not like that, but he's on on the platform. So
I watch him stream like drag racing. So he'll go to like the drag strips in Texas and just film the cars racing each other. And I don't know, like I'm so entertained by it. Like just seeing all the like cool cars and cars just going fast. I loved it. And I used to watch it religiously. Like he'd stream like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'd watch it as soon as he came on. And I guess that's how I kind of like got interested in cars. Like I'm not an expert in cars. I don't know much about it, but like seeing this stream, I'm much more interested in them now. I don't watch him as much these days because now I just watch like casino streams. I couldn't tell you what's so entertaining about them, but they're so entertaining to me. Like I
It's the
can watch
drama.
maybe. Yeah, it's like the big wins, probably. So
Like, oh shit, Becky's bluffing, but Chris doesn't know.
well, it's not like poker or anything like that. So when I first started watching these casino streamers, they'd stream like blackjack, and that's super entertaining to me. Probably because you can kind of like not count the cards, but see like what's coming, or like, oh, he should have hit, or he should have stayed, or something like that. I don't know. But now they all stream just like slots and like wheel games, which are so fun. I don't know. I can't tell you why. It's so fun. It's the streamer.
I was gonna say, you know what's ironic to me? So gambling is illegal in Texas. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But there's a card game called Texas Hold'em.
Oh yes.
that you can't play in Texas.
Wait, I didn't know that about Texas.
Yep.
So there's no casinos.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Nope.
I would never have believed that.
Yep. So, but Dallas is only about an hour or so from Oklahoma. And in Oklahoma, they do have casinos.
Oh, so everyone goes there.
Yeah. And actually the biggest casino in the world, WinStar, is only a little over an hour from Dallas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But see, gambling should be legal in Texas so that Texas can have the biggest casino in the world. Because it only makes sense.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Somebody
Greg Abbott, get on it. Yeah. Also, so here in Dallas, they just built a new Rangers stadium for the baseball team.
Okay.
But we still have the old one. So they built the new one right next to the old one. I was like, now there's two stadiums across.
So what are they going to do?
The city of Arlington owns the old Ranger Stadium now, and they do whatever they want with it. But I was like, why not turn that into a casino?
Oh, that's a good idea. Look at you with the business ideas.
I got so many business ideas.
I know.
Just like, boom, boom, boom. I got an idea for Uber. Not really. Uber, hire me. I'll give you ideas. I got ideas on Stack. I don't know what they mean. Ideas on deck, maybe on Stack doesn't make any sense.
On oh yeah, I don't know.
I got so many ideas. This podcast was an idea.
Yeah, it was.
I got some good ideas actually, though.
Yeah, we talked about them. Your computer idea. This idea.
Oh yeah, what computer idea?
Selling the TV screens as computer screens.
Yeah, that's a great idea. See,
okay, well, you forgot about it. I'm going to take the idea now then.
Damn it, I didn't copyright it in time. Damn, I lost my trademark. Damn it. See, now that we're talking about it again, we could call it Apple TV, but instead of APPLE, it could be APL. Like
you
JPL?
Still get in trouble.
Maybe. Nah. Yeah. We weren't. This podcast never happened. This is gonna be anyway. So yeah. Do you like cars at all? Since you're watching drag racing.
I like to look at cars. Like I don't like.
Let me ask you this. What do you drive?
I don't have anything cool. Okay.
I don't have anything cool either. I have
what
go ahead.
I have a Mazda 3.
Oh, that's a good car. Hey, that's a driver's car.
It's very reliable.
Yeah. I have a 17 Toyota Corolla, which is not as lame as it sounds because there's a lot of safety tech in it that's advanced for other cars that cost money that I use all the time because I can't see where I'm going. So it's a pretty legit car.
So what would your dream car be?
I have so many dream cars.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, you can't just pick one.
Yeah, if I had an unlimited budget, but I could only have one car, I would definitely get a Ford Raptor.
What's that? See, like I wouldn't know what that is.
So it's a Ford F-150, but the Raptor edition.
Okay.
So the F-150 and the Raptor are pretty different from the chassis up. They do share some similar components, but the Raptor is completely specialized to be a Raptor, and it's just a really badass truck. So yeah.
Nice.
Yep. But if I could have 2 cars, I'd have the F-150 Raptor, and then also have a Tesla Model S Performance.
Yeah, Teslas are good. Yeah.
I do like my Teslas. I mean, they have a lot of problems like with quality and whatnot, but I still like them.
That used to be like one of my dream cars. Like, oh, it'd be so cool to have a Tesla, but I don't think it's.
You can afford a Model 3.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, go get yourself a Model 3 Performance.
Maybe I will. Oh, they're influencing me again.
If you do, you got to send me pictures. Like, John, I got my Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, if your Mazda 3 is good for you, a Model 3 Performance would be perfect. Imagine your Mazda, but way.
Wait. Do you say Mazda or Mazda? Because you said both.
Mazda.
Oh, I say Mazda.
But when I'm making fun of it, I say Mazda.
I just say Mazda.
Okay.
So am I wrong?
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but the Model 3, I mean, okay. The Mazda 3 is a good car.
It is. It is.
It's a very, very, so the Mazdas are known to be drivers' cars. So if you like the whole thrill of driving, you get a Mazda because they're set up for that. Whereas Toyota is known for, reliability. So they're not fun cars per se, but they'll run forever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've heard of that. Mm-hmm.
And then if you're dumb, you buy a Dodge. Dodge people, don't come for me.
Oh, gosh. We're going to have Apple people coming for us. Now Dodge people.
Yeah. The whole Fiat Chrysler group is going to come for me. Yeah. So Dodge isn't actually Dodge. Dodge is owned by Fiat Chrysler. So yeah, they're not Dodge anymore. They're not really American. Now they're American
I see.
in name, but no, they're garbage. Anyway, so Fiat is an Italian brand, and Italian people aren't good at making normal cars. They can make Lamborghini, Ferrari.
I see.
That's fine. Maserati is a garbage brand. Don't ever buy a Maserati. Anybody who drives a Maserati Ghibli, you're a poser. Come for me. I don't care. So Maserati is owned by Fiat Chrysler.
I see.
So garbage, all this garbage. If you watch any videos from Doug DeMuro on YouTube, he's got some good videos that go over Maseratis.
I do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, watch his videos. If you don't know why you should never buy a Maserati,
watch his video. Okay.
Yeah, you go on YouTube, you'll find out. I made a meme about Maseratis a while back. It said, buying a Maserati says, well, I don't know what depreciation is, but I'm about to find out.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I can literally talk about cars all day, but we won't do that. But if you ever want to know about cars, hit me up. I tell you everything.
Okay, I will. Maybe when I'm in the market for a new one.
Just go buy a Tesla.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you that right now. Go get yourself a Model 3.
Maybe. But I don't go anywhere now. I barely use my car now because of COVID.
Yeah, so see, that's really bad for gas cars because inside of your engine and transmission, you have all these seals that need to be lubricated, and they get lubricated by the car running.
Yeah, right.
So yeah. So then
I still go. I go like get groceries and stuff. Yeah. That's enough, right?
Yeah. But see, if you had a Tesla, you wouldn't have to use any gas.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And then you'd be like, oh, I have a Tesla.
Yeah. But what about charging it? I don't have a charging station.
You should be able to find one, not far from you. You're in Toronto, so.
It's true. That's true.
Just go on Google Maps and you look up Tesla superchargers.
That's true.
I mean, even if you can't find a supercharger, there should be something near you. Like, I don't know if you guys have Electrify America in Canada.
No.
I don't know. No. Okay.
If we do, I've never heard of it.
Yeah. I mean, there's other ones. There's also ChargePoint. There's Blink. At least here in the US, I don't know about Canada.
We probably have something similar.
Yeah. I mean, just get another apartment where you can charge your car.
Oh, back to investing in real estate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not really investing if you just move apartments, but.
Oh, I thought you meant get another one, like a second one. No.
I mean, if you ball in like that. Well, actually, this is not a bad idea. In your lease agreement, can you sublet your apartment?
I think so.
Because if so, all you got to do is rent out your apartment and then go get another apartment and hopefully rent your apartment for more than you're paying in rent. I don't know if you can, but depending on when you move in, how much your rent is.
Business idea.
See, I got so many business ideas. This is mostly for real estate, but I got some other ideas too. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Indeed. Well, Hayley, I think this is actually like a really long podcast. We've been talking for a minute now.
Wait, it's been like almost 3 hours. Am I right?
Has it? What time is it? It was 1:48. Almost 2.
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
What time did we start? No, 3. Almost 3. Anyways.
Wait. So we started at noon your time, which is 11 my time. Oh yeah, almost 3 hours.
Oh no.
I mean, we can keep talking if you want to. I mean, because I know, I know you want to tell us about your photography.
Oh yeah. And we didn't even get to the questions about you.
We've already covered them. I already did my rants that I want to talk about. The insurance company, Apple.
Okay.
Yeah. What about this photography you got going on?
Yeah. So I'm like not a professional photographer by any means, but I've always been into photography. So like when me and my friends go on vacation, I'm like the what do you call it? Like the shutterbug of the group.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take pictures of literally everything. Like, I don't know, mostly scenery and things like that, or just candid shots here and there. So I bought my digital camera for a recent trip. And it's actually been so helpful for doing my OnlyFans because I have like a nice camera that I can take like all these nice albums with instead of having to use my phone. And I know how to use it. Well, not to like its full extent probably, but you know, the quality that comes out of it is so much better.
Yeah.
And just having my OnlyFans now, like I'm more aware of so many things like lighting and how to like frame things like that. So now my interest in photography is just so much more. I know there's so much to learn still, but yeah, I really like photography.
What do you take a lot of pictures of? Like, is it just like scenery?
My cats right now. Like I have a ton of pictures of my cats. It's probably all I ever take pictures of.
Yeah, I take pictures of my cat too.
Yeah.
I mean, I
like
see
right
a cat
now, I would take a picture of her.
I would too. I'd be like, look at her, she's all like sleeping and hands on the thing like a little human, like you got a pillow and she's like,
This cat condo I've had for so long and like it's breaking apart and I can't get rid of it because she loves it.
Yeah.
I'm scared that I get rid of it and she's just gonna be so angry.
When my cat was young, I actually built my own. My grandpa and I. Yeah. I mean, my grandpa and I, we took carpet and wrapped it around a post, and then we hammered another flat piece of wood on top of it, and then we glued carpet to that. And that was our cat tree for like 8 years or something like that.
I should do something like that because I need something exactly like this, which nobody sells anymore. Because
Amazon.
Like I've looked at in Amazon and like this exact kind of setup doesn't exist.
Yeah, well, I don't think your cat cares so much about the setup.
Yeah, she does. I have like 2 other cat condos and she doesn't like them as much as this one.
Well, I mean, if you got rid of it,
it's true.
she would adapt.
She would.
Plus, you might get another one that she might like more, but if you never get rid of the old one, she'll never know if she likes the new one.
We'll see.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, she'll forget about it in like a year.
That's
and then
true.
she'll be like, oh, yeah. How old are your cats?
So this one is Blue. She is 3, 4. I think 3. And then Sully is 2 now. Yeah.
Jesus,
they're pretty young still.
Yeah, my cat's almost as old as you are.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she'll be
Oh,
19 this year.
wow. I want my cats to live like super long.
Yeah. What do you feed them? What kind of food?
I feed them Nutro, the dry food.
Don't. Stop feeding them
Don't?
dry food. No, stop feeding them dry food.
Why?
Because they're not supposed to eat dry food. Feed them canned food. Feed them wet food. That's
I
what they're
feed them,
supposed to eat. See,
like, strictly.
yeah, if they'll eat it.
I feed them wet food like once a week.
Yeah,
But usually,
feed them more wet food
really?
because what happened? Ask me how I know. So the dry food is eventually going to take a toll on their kidneys because they're going to have to drink a lot more
No.
water because the dry food is going to
Mhm.
dehydrate them, which isn't good for their kidney health in the long term.
But
So,
they drink a lot of water. Like I
yeah,
know
they
some
have
people
to
have
because they eat
Just
dry
because
food. They're dehydrated. That's why.
Oh
Switch
no,
them
that's
over to
not
wet
making
food.
sense. Okay.
Yeah, switch them over to wet food. I can send you a link if you want me to, but there's some really good wet foods out there that are way
Mhm.
better than store bought. But yeah, the wet food for cats is so much better for them.
Okay.
And nobody told me this. I wish I had
No.
because I would
Yeah.
have. So now I have to buy prescription wet food for my cat because her kidneys are failing,
Oh.
and it's really
Oh,
expensive.
that's so sad. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go back buy some today. So a week's worth of wet food for her kidney food is about $24 a
I
week.
guess that's not is that bad?
Yeah, because a bag of
Oh
limes that I was giving her is like
that's
$7
true. That would last for
for
like
a month. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's
So yeah,
true.
give your cats. Yeah, give them wet food.
Okay. She'll be happy.
Yep.
She loves wet food.
It's so much better for them.
Good to know.
Yeah, nobody fucking told me this. And then, I mean, my vet said, she said technically, there are no conclusive studies that shows, dry food is worse for cats. But if you just think about what they evolved to eat, they didn't evolve to eat kibble.
It's true.
And that's why they drink so much more water.
Oh. Here
And
I
then
am saying, oh, my cats drink so much water, John. There's no issue there.
Yeah. Also, the dry food can make them constipated. Whereas if they're, eating wet food, they're not going to have that problem. And then they won't have as many hairballs and whatnot. Yeah, dry food, the vet says, oh, it's not technically bad, but actually it causes a lot of problems. Like ever since we switched to the wet foods, my cat, no hairballs whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to test it out then.
Yeah, I think it's because of the whole water passing through the system and whatnot. I'm not a vet, but yeah. Just think about it logically. Oh, the cat moved. Oh, look at her. She's like, yeah.
She's like, I hear you talking about wet food. Makes me happy.
Yep. That's why she moved. She's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look. She's looking now. Am I on like loudspeakers?
No, I'm wearing headphones.
Oh, okay.
Can you see it?
No. I was just wondering. I was gonna say hi to the cat. I was like, hey, meow.
Oh, she can't hear you.
Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. But yeah, so photography. We covered that now.
Oh yes, yeah.
We could actually probably talk more about the cats than photography.
Probably. Oh my gosh. They're the main focus of my photography. So
I know. Do you ever go outside with your cats?
No. So I bought Blue like a harness because I wanted to walk her. So I think the first time I saw a cat on a leash was in London, England. I was there for a trip with friends and we saw this girl walking her cat like in downtown London. I was like, that's so cool. And so I bought her a leash, but she hates it.
Yeah, my cat used to be an indoor-outdoor cat before we moved. And so she's been indoor for quite a few years now. But I also bought her a harness and a leash. So I'll take her outside and she doesn't really do much. She'll go outside, she'll just sniff around. She doesn't walk around like a dog would.
Right.
She just goes outside, like, look at all this stuff. Let me smell this bush for the next 20 minutes straight.
That's still so cute to me. But this cat in London was walking like a dog.
Yeah.
And I think most cats don't do that.
No, there's some cats that do.
Maybe if you train them from like a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to get kind of like desensitized to that. But there's one breed of cat that acts just like a dog. I forgot what they are. It's not a Maine Coon. Forgot what it is, but yeah, they like to walk just like dogs. But my cat, like I said, what she'll do, she'll sniff the bush for up 20 minutes, and then it's a extendable leash. So she'll start walking upstairs, and I'll just say, okay, I guess we're going inside now.
It's home time.
Yep. She's like, okay, had enough, going inside.
I feel like she would love being outside. That's why I got the leash, but I don't know. Maybe not. Every time I put the harness on her, she just kind of plops over. I don't think she likes the feeling of it, right? So she'll just like sit there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all you got to do is put the harness on her and then leave it on her. Eventually, she'll get up and get over it.
That's true.
Yeah. But she might go, meow, in the meantime. You're like, Mom, how dare you? Why you do this to me?
She does that a lot. She cries like a diva. Like she doesn't like being held unless it's when I get home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Any other time she'll like, meow.
Like how?
Like,
she's questioning it at that time. Yeah, it's so funny how you learn what your cat's different meows mean.
Yes.
Like I know when my cat is hungry, when she's distressed or whatever the fuck. It's like, wow. There's also an app.
It's true. What?
There's an app for this. It's an Amazon app. They made an app to interpret what your cat's meows are saying.
No, it doesn't work, does it?
Yeah, it does. So what they do is they crowdsource it. So what people do is they'll record their cat doing whatever meow. And so they'll program what the meow means. And then the app will learn what that meow means. And they'll go to the rest of the learning software.
What?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, let me see if I still have my phone. I remember the first time I messed with it. So I walked up to my cat and she meowed and I had a recording. And my phone said, hello. I was like, what the fuck? How does it know? I wonder if I still have it on here. I don't know. I can't find it. Let me see.
So what did it say? Did it say she was hungry? And was it right?
Well, it was right with a hello. And then there was another one that's a different meow. So I was petting her and she meowed while I was petting her. And then the phone said, I love you. I was like, what the?
Wait, but how do they know? How do they know that's what it actually means?
I have no idea. Because they're Amazon and they have a whole bunch of really smart people working for them. And these smart people have cats. And they're like, oh, I'm going to program something so that cats can talk to us. And then they'll sit at their computer like, I imagine in my head, that's how it happens. Yeah. I might be wrong. Probably not, but.
That'd be a cool app. Maybe I'll try that.
Yeah, I'll have
to. I know what they're saying to me. I think.
Yeah, but still, when the phone says it, it's like, oh,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah. See, what they need is the app to respond back.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So that you can tell your cat you love you in cat. A cat can be like, oh.
Well, they understand.
Yeah. Cats' brains are more similar to humans and dogs. So did you see that study where cats know when you're talking to them and they recognize their own name and whatnot?
Isn't that why they meow in the first place?
Yes.
It's not like at each other. It's at humans. Right?
Yep. Yeah. So they know their name when you call them. They just don't care.
Yeah. Oh, I know that.
Yeah. However, my cat used to come when I called her. I don't think she'll do it anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Wix, come here. Gato. Now she won't do it anymore.
No.
But she used to. I used to call her and she used to come running.
Now she doesn't care.
Hello.
She's like, I don't care anymore.
She's old now, so she moves slow. Yeah. But anyways, I am gonna let you go now because it is 2:00 and I need to eat.
3 hours on the dot, I think.
That's good podcast. This is gonna take forever to render.
Oh God, yes.
It's gonna take so long. This is going to take so long to upload to YouTube.
I'm just thinking of like, what did I say my longest video is? Like 23-ish minutes. And that took forever. So my upload speed is only 10 megs. Oh God. Yeah. This podcast is going to come out a year from now.
No, actually, I'm going to post this tomorrow night.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So that people have it Sunday morning.
If it renders by then.
I mean, Monday morning. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have a pretty good computer, so it'll render probably in
upload
45 minutes.
It'll take forever to upload.
Yep. But yeah. Okay, Haley, I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna eat some water.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat too. I'm hungry.
You're gonna go to Tim Hortons, aren't you?
Maybe.
Maybe, no judgment. Okay, Haley, I'll talk to you later. Say bye. Bye.
Okay, bye. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being on. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.